Testing, 1, 2, testing. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Long time no see, guys.
Ah, I'm excited.
I, I guess everyone else is excited. I'm just a bit terrified because I don't remember where I left off at.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna look through the session recaps right now. I was just like, I'll look through it later. I have other shit to do while setting up because I had to update everything.
Yeah.
It
But
was so, yeah, huh?
in chat I dropped the session recap for you.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Shara. I appreciate you. You're a real one. We rested in the Dimensional Temple before continuing our way to Reggie's location. We
Oh,
moved Reggie back
ow.
to home after walking around for the trees. Multiple times with hours.
13 is coming, yeah. There he is.
Oh, bubbles.
Stefan really does have bubbles.
Written in Elvish, but no
Oh,
one has read it.
what's happening?
I spent money on Discord bubbles that showed up when you entered VC.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you mean my splat noise?
Oh, is that from the
I
sound
didn't
board?
hear I didn't hear the sound, but
Like,
I
Seven
did
always
see
shows
bubbles.
water. Yeah, I always see water come up whenever Seven joins the chat all
wait,
the
hold
time.
on.
So that's just a normal thing for me.
Did you not
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
that? That
Oh,
splat noise?
I heard it that time.
Yeah.
I believe you. I didn't hear it, but yeah.
It happens every time he joins, and sometimes I want to rip my hair out.
The
Oh,
moist sound.
I do like things that are moist.
Don't
that's
say that word.
seven.
Stop.
That's seven for you, ladies and gents.
Whatever do you mean?
Right?
You know
What are
exactly
you
what I'm
talking
saying.
about? No, I don't understand. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Oh, I simply said the moist sound.
I liked moist things.
we're just fucking with Jordan by
You
this
prefer
point.
I say damn?
You know, yesterday I was on a call with my Hispanic friend, and just to fuck with them, because I was having tacos for dinner that night, I started pronouncing all the things extremely incorrectly, and it wasn't just to hurt my Hispanic friend, but also anyone else on that call. For example, jalapenos.
Tortilla.
Wait, what, say that word again? My dyslexic
Oh,
ass probably would have.
Jalapenos.
I probably would have said it that way anyway, even as a Hispanic.
jalapenos.
Jalapenos. I love jalapenos. I love tortillas and
I
jalapenos.
love. Uh,
Okay,
how
moving
do you
on.
say
I'm
queso wrong?
campaign.
How
I
would you
also
say
like
queso wrong?
carne asado. I like that.
Burn.
Asada?
Mm.
Asada? Yeah,
No,
asada.
carne asado. You're saying it wrong.
Burn.
You're
Oh,
Burn.
saying
carne
it
asada.
Again.
wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Right, my bad.
Guys, we're gonna be here forever.
Right. I was about to say this before because my brain forgot it for a minute. I want to let each session last at least 2 to 3 hours because the file sizes are getting really long because some of them go up to like 5 to 4 hours, and
Oh
I
yeah.
don't have a lot of computer space, and I don't want to delete all of them until I get them all on YouTube. You
Mm.
know, being
Why
that
aren't
one
they on
person,
YouTube already?
because I don't have time throughout the
Are we
day
on it now?
to upload them, and I only upload them while we're doing the sessions. Hence why I sound a little distracted half the time. You know,
Hmm.
yeah.
Very
I'm
well.
not the I'm not the greatest DM. I am just a DM.
You're a beginner. You're learning
You're
as you go.
learning.
Yeah.
You're doing fine. I've seen worse.
I think you're a good DM.
Oh, most so have I. Kind of like the
You know,
tentacle pants guy.
You know, I think I'm
The
part of
what
the
guy?
worst. I think I'm part of the
That's
worst
a story
by
for another
some.
day, Rinhan.
Yeah, what's another story for another day? 13? Running a
Or we
campaign that I can't join. Sniff, sniff.
Oh, what did I do?
What
or
did
we
I
still
do
never talked
wrong?
about the enchantment.
Guys, I'm
We
trying to
keep
make my
forgetting
OC
about
in
that. Whenever
Roblox.
you're online and then I have to go dip, we keep forgetting to talk about those fucking enchantments.
Why
Mm-hmm.
I'm
you on
trying to make
After
Roblox?
my
session
OC in
today,
Roblox, and I think I fucked up.
after session today,
Okay.
hold me into the fucking chat because I am going to forget.
Okay.
All right then.
I think
Uh,
I fucked
Where
up.
were we last time?
Why are you
last time,
Skinwalker?
Ruggy's
I,
house.
if you
Yeah.
guys would look at the lovely chat, thanks to our lovely session writer recap from Chara, it's in there. Yay! But a quick rundown.
Indeed.
Y'all went to Reggie's place. Y'all fucked around in his house, teasing him, while Lexi was outside with the pets, with Liam, just making sure they're not, you know, running amok with tiny Alexi. So yeah, we left off at you guys staying at Reggie's house. It's uh like 5:30 in the summer esque, going into like autumn.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Ah, yes. A pyromaniac, a barbarian, and a walking water ball and a thief walking into a building full of rare, hard to find books. What could go wrong?
Wait,
Technically,
who's the
they're
pyromaniac?
family.
I thought I was outside.
I was outside too until I was called inside to randomly read a
Rinhan.
book.
Yeah. Y'all are most of y'all are still inside. I believe it was Kane, Everly, Ruggy, and Veermon who were still inside.
Hmm.
Alexi and Liam are outside.
Mhm. Taking
So
care
what
of
are you
C.
guys? Yep. So what are y'all gonna do? The ones inside
Mm,
or outside?
I'm going back
I
outside.
not.
As you walk back outside, you watch as Alexi tries to teach Z how to do a standing backflip.
Can I roll to see if I can attempt that?
Sure. Give me an acrobatics.
I can imagine this fails drastically and I just fall face first. But
As it
Get a
26.
natural one. Get 26.
Yeah.
Uh, you
Let me show you
stick.
how it's done.
You stick the fucking landing. Oh, I don't need to upload 24. I'm so dumb.
Hmm?
It's okay, me too.
No, I'm a special kind of dumb.
It's okay, me too.
All
God
right,
damn it.
so
The recipe had measurements right at the top, and I still accidentally doubled them, so.
How dare you?
I would also double them. That's a whole different issue. Numbers are
It
hard.
tasted good. It tasted good. I don't
It
care. It
always,
still tasted good. I
bro. That's
burnt
the
my
same with
broccoli, but it still tasted good.
you burnt you burnt broccoli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting distracted again.
Yeah,
But
we
I
Anyway.
was
are.
roasting it. Okay, anyways.
Okay, cool. Um, you stick the fucking landing. You feel like you're about to, you see Alexi trying to show C how to do a backflip. As you open the door and you're just like, you know what? I can show you better. Hold on. You kick jump from the staircase, flip forward, and then push yourself backwards, landing in fucking Spider-Man or Captain America style, hand out in a deep motherfucking bow, saying, "That's how you do it."
That is how you do it.
Alexei looks at you and then looks back at C and goes, "See, that's what you do if you want to hurt your knees."
Yes. My
You
knees
just
are
see,
in immense pain.
you just see Liam just like clap slightly and just look away and being like, "I hope a motherfucking bear mauls you, bro. That was so fucking excessive. What the fuck?" Just giving you that like, wow, we got a real shower on our hands. A show stopped a
Showing
number, clearly.
I am the greatest showman. No.
Uh
Hey,
huh.
Kane, what are you doing?
They're all inside.
Kane does not.
Buggy, yeah,
I
they're
know.
inside.
I'm out of character. Hey, it's 13. What's Kane do?
No, like, legitimately, I don't know what to do at this point.
Okay.
Kane's just chilling.
All right,
Hey,
so we go back.
7.
All right,
4. Go.
so we go back. So we go back inside to meet the three who are just sort of standing around awkwardly in Ruggy's living room, surrounded by a shit ton of books that y'all can't read.
I can probably read some of them.
Probably.
But yeah, of course you can.
Wait, am I illiterate? Wait, no, I'm not.
You
I
have the
remember now.
most languages.
We've discussed this so many times.
If he was
No,
illiterate,
I
I'd
keep
be just
forgetting! It's not my fault!
this is why Ruggy
Yes,
has
it is.
memory problems.
Well,
Because the
duh,
real
my
world
character
Ruggy
has memory
does.
problems because I have memory problems. That's the only reason it's happening. Also because I missed a lot of sessions.
By that
Yeah,
logic, I think he also canonically has ADHD.
all of your characters have ADHD
I'm
canonically. I
not
don't know what
taking
you're
notes.
talking about.
Therefore,
Kane does
Ruggy
not.
canonically does not. He
13,
doesn't have
Kane definitely has ADHD. Have you never seen that motherfucker hyper focus over Banshee's breath or food? He definitely has ADHD. Fuck off.
That's not ADHD.
I have
Sorry,
it
he
on the
doesn't have
bottom right
ADHD.
of
He's
me.
just a gluttonous.
Okay.
He's not hyper focusing. He's just hungry.
That's so me. That's so me, for real.
Anyway.
You guys ever, like, get so distracted that you forget that you're hungry, and then you don't eat for a whole day, and then you wake up the next day like, what happened? Why am I hungry? Oh yeah, I forgot I ate yesterday.
Yes, it's
That's
called I'm
me
an anime.
for like every 8 hours if I don't pass out to sleep after work. Any hoozle. Um y'all are inside. What y'all fucks doing? That's Shara,
Probably.
7 and 13.
Like I said, I don't know. Rugby wouldn't let me drink the alcohol I found.
No,
Yeah.
because I want to leave my mother's house the way that we found it.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
we go look.
assuming we
The-
found everything we need while we're here.
I wanna look at the weapons.
There are
What?
weapons.
Seven, canon.
We both perk up.
Out of canon, 7. Would your mom have weapons if she didn't have them on her already?
Didn't you say last time that she would like
She had
tweak with like
unfinished. She had unfinished
yeah?
projects. They're not completed. They're just crafts that are just
That's
strewn
okay. I know
about.
someone who can fix them.
They're sure. Okay, cool. There's some like unfinished crafts around the room.
Hmm. And also, I do think that because of the like, what's the word? How stubborn Ruggy's mother was, it would make sense that she would have her own weapons instead of hire people to defend them or something. So they would
Yeah.
probably have weapons around the house. Granted, they were hidden from the child that was living with her.
The child would not know where she's placed them canonically,
Mm-mm.
because like I know my little brother doesn't know where half the firearms in my household would be.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Yeah, so there's just unfinished works around strewn about the house. Everything's the same way as you left it when you were a a wee babby.
Um, you know those curse books that we had before?
Yeah.
Yeah, that we were looking at. I think
Huh?
okay, maybe Ruggy does have ADHD, but I'm going to copy down information about the curses into a journal so that I don't have to ruin the original.
I don't
Um,
remember what curses specifically you were looking for. So
oh,
roll
it's the
me.
one like containment curses for the
From what I
captain.
recall, it was containment curses or petrification curses.
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me a Hold on, I have to look at what the. Can you tell that I've forgotten everything from the past few sessions?
Me too, don't worry. I kind of
Like
just show up and
one.
then roll.
Yeah.
I just roll.
Um, give me an Arcana check, please. Because you're looking for.
Arcana check?
Yes.
You're
Looking for a
lucky. I'm
spell.
jealous.
You want
Well, that's a
bardic inspiration with that?
13. Please,
There's
but
Pagan.
You can't quite find anything.
Wait,
it was right there.
I wanted the bardic
Like you have the
inspiration with
book,
that.
but you have the book, but you can't find anything specifically what you're looking for. You're just flipping
You
through the
can't find shit
pages
there.
mindlessly, and nothing is registering like at all. Like
Can I do it
some of
again?
this in
Sorry,
in
go on.
another 30 minutes probably.
Oh,
What? You have
okay.
ADHD. You're not going to continue hyper focusing on something you can't find in the book in that exact moment.
Can I do it on another book?
That would be a investigation check if you want to find another book.
Okay, I'm gonna set
Can I
this
bardic
book
inspiration
aside.
that?
Yes. Yeah, I'm
Good
gonna
God.
set this book aside where I'm definitely not gonna forget about it, and then I'm gonna
Uh huh.
roll for investigation.
Mm-hmm,
Oh
mm-hmm.
Okay.
shit, there goes my dice.
Oh my God. Bomber club.
Oh, okay. Investigation. That's a 17. What's Bardic Inspiration again?
6.
Plus
You're not
6?
inside. You're
No.
outside. You piece of shite. You don't get to add that.
I was hoping you would
Oh,
forget.
because
I'm not going to forget. Fuck you.
either way, I got a
Uh,
17. With Bardic Inspiration, it would be
You're
25.
not getting that
23.
bardic inspirations. That 17
Dang
gets
it.
you. Um.
Dang it.
Oh, wow.
That 17 gets you a. Fuck. Those are so fucking loud. Hold on. I have to put you the fuck down. Alright,
Turn down your
that.
soundboard.
Uh. Fuck.
You
Alright,
right
there we
click
go.
the thing under the
Yeah, I
disconnect
got it. I
one.
got it.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
got it.
Okay.
I may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Thank you very much. So,
Sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. The 17 gets you a book of ways to place curses on your fellow enemies.
Oh, that's great. Is there anything about how to dispel the curses that you place on your enemies?
Give me an Arcana check, love.
Can someone else do it? I'm not really good at magic.
You're the one. You're the one looking for
Is
it.
it
You're the
written in a
one I'm
language that you
accepting it
understand?
for. You're the one doing it. You're
Okay,
the only one
well,
I'm
I'm
accepting it
rolling.
for. Mhm.
Ooh, okay. That's a 22.
Okay. What specifically were you looking for? How did this disarm it, and what were the two specific categories you were looking for?
Um, specifically, uh, 13, what was it?
I'm sorry, but I can't help you out of character.
Fuck! I can't remember shit, man.
You
It
can
was
always ask
containment
Kane.
curses, and well, I can't exactly like. I'm talking to God right now. Give me a second. It's containment and petrification curses and how to disarm them.
Yippee.
You find one page, but you can see that there's a crap ton of ink blotted around there. You could tell it's your mom's handwriting, and she wrote on the side, "I will have to test this out later." Underneath where it would be to de-petrify something, um, and it says, "This one is a dud. It does not work." But it gives you the sense that this petrification spell, if done, will also be reversed because it would only petrify the skin. So the person would still be able to move if they had enough body mass. It seems that's written around it. You can also tell your mom was a bit pissed off. She's like, this was $7.99 on the top, like, borderline. This was like
Damn.
$7.99 would be like seven silver pieces and 99 copper or whatever the fucking weird shit was. And not 99 copper, 99 like shells or something. She's like, this was so much fucking materials to get this. Fuck off. You could see that she's pissed off about the book not getting what she wanted from it.
Hold on, I cannot find my D&D journal where I had all my notes from last session. Give me a second.
You missed the
Swap for someone else in the meantime.
You're the only one who wanted something in this room. What about the other two who are just patiently meandering about in this house?
Everly is probably
Kane's
like
just
sitting
gonna
on like a
open.
couch or a chair or something, just kind of like with the Book of Neil opened in her lap, but like it's there's like a good chance she's not even reading like what's on the page. She probably has it open to like a blank page and is just staring at it. But
The
like she's
blank
just like,
page,
okay,
the blank page looks like it's doing that like old cartoony like animation of like flipping through like different like facial expressions, trying to figure out their their style. They're just like trying to see if animation works on getting people's attention. They're just fucking around.
everybody's just sitting over here like staring at it like lost in thought because I'm just over here like, okay, so what's the plan from here? Where are we going? What are we gonna do? And Everly, so I'm just having Everly sit there like thinking about everything that has happened recently and being like, okay, where do we want to go from here?
Yeah,
So she's probably lost in thought while the book's like just flipping through the pages like, hello.
it just sort of looks at your face and it just gives a shrug, like, oh well. And then it walks off screen animation style. Like it just the ink just disappears and you just sort of see pages flipping for no reason. And then it just stops and then it looks like fucking origami being made out of one of the pages, but very limited origami. It's so fucking hilarious. This book is doing way too much.
Book is trying everything to get Everly out of her thoughts, and it's just not working.
The book is doing everything to entertain itself. The book is not sure what's going on. It just got autonomy in the weirdest way possible, and it's just trying to figure out what's its style and how it's going to stride into this plane of existence while fucking around with every single piece of living material in its path. It's just gonna fuck around and find out. That's what the Book of Neil, is doing right now. That's what I imagine for the Book of Neil. What about you,
Fine.
Tane?
Currently, I am just trying to process. Like, I'm also trying to figure out what we should do next.
you have other teammates outside that are just fucking around with the kitties. You could talk to your other teammates.
Yeah, I'm gonna head outside and see what they're doing and
At
ask
that
if they want to
moment,
come inside and read books.
at that moment, can I have Alexi like peek in through the door and go, "Is everything okay in here?"
Give me an fucking athletics check because 13. Kane is opening the door as you're going towards the door, trying to see if everyone's all right.
Motherfucker.
What did you get? What did you get?
What did you say? Acrobatics? Athletics? Which one?
Acrobatics or athletics,
Okay.
either or, because you
I
can
rolled.
fly. Say that one more
Okay, for acrobatics, which is better for me because it's a dex check, I got a 2 on the die, so it's only an 8.
Should I roll to see how hard I open the door?
Shit.
Give me a flat roll, please. So I'm not adding your strength to this. You're just casually opening a
Even
door.
if we didn't have my strength, if we had my athletics, this would break more like.
No, no,
I
Lexi
take
would have
big
hit the floor.
damage.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Net
Oh
20,
The
no.
net
D&D
20. Let's
gods
go.
really want Alexia hurt. It was a nat 20.
Let's go.
Why do you keep getting these? I think your
Guess
dice
who's
are
gonna burn
fucking.
down a tree today?
No, seriously, there's something fucked with your dice. You need to check your dice, brother. There's no way you keep getting nat 20s almost every other session and never getting a nat 1. I'm so mad.
See, there's
I
a
can.
12. There's a 2. See, they're not loaded.
I'm not saying that they're loaded. I'm just saying the jujus on those fucking dice. Anyway,
The dice like
you
me.
you open the door like yeah, practically. You 13. Kate opens the door. As Kate opens the door, you feel a sensation of swatting something while opening the door, and you open and close it twice. As Alexi was coming towards the door, Alexi gets basically knocked back by the door while you're still flying. By the way, because I imagine you're in your fairy form.
Mm-hmm.
After Kane closes the door once and opens it again, a gust of wind from that door opening, because he opened it stronger the second time around, sends you flying towards a tree with a squirrel's home opening. The little hole in trees have those little nooks for squirrels. You just fly in there into a sleeping squirrel, and it's just it just looks up at you, and you just look at it.
I stare at the squirrel and I go, "Touch me," and I make squirrel stew.
Could be an intimidation roll because the
Fuck
squirrel
yeah.
was asleep. You fell into its home.
Fair, but I am the more dangerous thing.
I
I
am
don't
the
think it
danger.
knows that.
Don't worry, it'll learn. That's a 15.
This squirrel's tail is just twitching, which you land on, and it's looking very uncomfortable. It just looks at its tail. It's just asking you to get off of it. It needs that shit for balance and dexterity. It's just looking at you get off my fucking tail, please. This hurts.
I'll get off of it, but I swear to fucking God.
It just gives you this
Leave
look
the
of
rodent
I ain't
alone.
touching you. You came
I
into
will
my
burn a
house.
tree down.
Fool.
Anyways,
Yeah.
back to the important thing. Gene, what the fuck?
All I did was open the door.
Bro,
You
why
did.
did you open it so loud, so fast? Why'd you do it twice?
I felt like I
Usually,
hit. I closed. and realized I didn't hear anyone trying to walk up, so I opened it again.
My
What is
brother
this,
in
SpongeBob?
Christ, when you feel like you've hit something, don't you open it slower the next time, not faster?
In my defense, this door is old and creaky.
Ugh. I was going to ask if you guys needed help with anything, because you guys have been in there for a while.
Oh, well, I was going to check to see if any of y'all wanted to read any of the books, because there's some in languages I don't know.
Yeah?
I can check if there's Fae, but otherwise, I mean, not much help.
Yo, pointy ear lad, you get over here too.
What did you just...
Which
Yo, whatever,
one?
fine.
Guys, I went
Which
through.
one?
I looked through like 10 different notebooks before I found my D&D notebook.
I thought you were talking
think
about Ruggy. I thought you were talking as
Sigh.
Ruggy, and he just comes outside and he's like, guys, I looked through like 10 different notebooks. I couldn't find
I
shit.
can't find anything about this fucking curse.
You mixed up all the other magic books
Canon
before you found
now.
your actual
There's
notebook.
there's a book on something called Hamilton here. Do any of you guys know this play?
It's a
You just hear
play?
Liam.
Go!
You just hear Liam being like, wasn't it a tragedy?
I don't know.
Comedy. It has some great music in it, though. The bard did very good.
Are sure it's a
Well,
play?
music?
It could have been just like a screenwriting or something. Maybe a poetry.
Oh yeah.
Fuck's the screen?
Yeah, what is the screen?
Look, the Fae has some interesting things. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to visit the Fae once in a while, you know? That sounds like some
There's
fun
also
things.
Out of character, I love that we just now have confirmed Kane is an aficionado of literally just musical.
You have a bardic mother. Do you think she's not taking half of her kids to like listen to different musics?
Honestly, I'm not surprised if a dragon had their horde as people. I mean, if I was a dragon with a horde of people, I would make them do plays and shit.
Like I imagine that they've done Pan Piper like as a house play with all the youngins that come in and they're like age 12. I imagine they do Pan Piper as a fucking joke to the rest of the locals in the whole entire like blood domain, the blood family domain. That's the only
Seven,
thing
I
that
think we
keeps
get
popping.
it.
Yeah,
why
we
do I
get
have
it,
so
hon.
many?
Because you keep writing
These
in
are all-
books.
Oh shit. These are all canonically inside of Ruggy's mother's house. All of
I
these
like the
fucking
different
journals.
colors.
Yeah, and
I like the
half
different
of them
colors.
are blank.
There's like a small little doodle in one of
Sounds
them,
about
and there's
right.
a like potion spell in another. It makes sense.
Dude,
It makes sense.
What prompted me to write like this? Who writes like this? A fucking
You,
psychopath
apparently.
writes like this.
Your notes
I
look
guess you're a
absolutely
psychopath.
beautiful. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie.
that's because
Those
I
look like
decorated them.
oh, that makes sense.
Damn.
Bro,
Yeah, like I have
literally,
my
my notes are
character
all
in
over the
here.
place.
Ugh, to
I
have
had
the
my
energy.
I had
Right?
this
Distracted again.
and then this. Okay, I'm done.
No, yeah, no, literally. You can ask fucking
Have
Isaiah.
notes.
He's seen me write for class. They're always all
No,
over the
because
fucking place.
this is what my notebook used to look like because it used to be a diary, and then it just turned into pages upon pages of just words because I got really burnt out of decorating.
Oh, wow. A notebook full of words. Imagine that.
Oh, wow.
I think that's
I
what we
usually
call
Anyways,
an
add pretty
autobiography.
pictures.
Shit.
Like I like adding pretty pictures, but then I got bored.
hey
Oh
You got
well.
DM,
bored, so you wrote large amounts of
Yeah?
lore.
Yeah, what's up, Jordan?
I would like to look at the books. Are any of them in Fae?
Give me an investigation, please.
Okay. Metal die or plastic die?
Metal. Fuck it. We're going hard table this tonight. Can you
You
tell a
remember
little
Battle
Uh,
Dice is
that's
the
a-
one that likes
Hold on.
That's
I
a
have a
14.
question.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. So, when was the symbol created? Because if this is canonically in Ruggy's mother's house, and the symbol
You
does not
In the
exist
ant?
yet.
no, those are just a part of
Yeah,
like fucking doodles. Those are a part of fucking doodles that she's been making. And
she
there's
made it in fucking gold. That's funny.
no, she didn't make it out of gold. She made it out of the blue teal. And after some time, it
Oh.
turned into like a speck of gold because of the sunlight. It's just reflecting that gold light, so it looks gold. It's not gold. And just imagine that she's just writing all of this like in a blue type of like silverish like ink, and it just looks like it's gold because of the fucking sunlight. What did you get, Jordan?
14.
14. You find a few books, but the books you find on are like plants that you would semi know in the Feywild, that you would sort of like get off the back of your head whenever you go into the Feywild sometimes. It's just sort of like knowledge you would know without wanting to know.
Okay, I look at them and then I go, okay, I'm useless. Call me if you need anything stabbed. And then I crawl back out.
Only if you need me to kill something for you.
Kane looks down at the little bug things.
No.
I'm gonna have Everly snap out of her thoughts. Hey guys,
You just see the book
Yeah.
that's in your lap before you go up. You see the book in your lap and you just like pokes its animated head out and it's just like, oh, the person who's holding you is finally moving from this like animated flipping pages.
hi. And she's just like gonna like give it like some gentle pats, like there.
You just see
Like
like an
hello, hi.
animated. You just see an animated like animal, like very fuzzy. You can't tell what animal it is. It has a fucking tail, and it's just very fuzzy, and it just like bops up and down each time you pat it. It just doesn't know what the fuck it is.
Beautiful. So, what's
So,
exactly the plan now? Because we have a bunch of questions that need answering still. I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing from here.
If I recall correctly, our next best move was to go to the capital for a Rafarok, since we never got the info from my sister, and she has to be updated on what's going on.
But do we have to go to Rathrock? I mean, I've got my spell.
You also hear Liam. Don't we also have a thing with Seven that you guys mentioned to me about of like his captain that's stuck near an island on
Also
Ragnarok?
true. So yes, going to Rafarok, the country, is a necessity.
Again?
We do have your sister on standby who's you guys haven't sent away yet. Like she was still there, like sleeping in a sense, resting up. She's still like there with y'all.
Yeah, so it won't be a difficult trip.
Are you sure you want her to fly? I think it's gonna take longer this time because they don't have their siblings' stuff.
Fair. Perhaps we send my sister home. Or wait, do we know where? Like, I pull up the map. Ruggy, do you remember roughly where you crashed, so to speak?
You're pulling up
Would
which
Everly
map?
waves her hand. I remember.
Which map are you pulling up?
Crash?
13.
The only one you let me keep.
I 13. I don't remember which one I only let you keep. You gotta work with me.
The one that has
you
the
know
ley
how
lines
little that
written on it.
narrows it down.
Was it
It's a world
Ratharoth?
map that has the ley lines written on it.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Shara.
This is
You're
what
the
I
best,
have for the
Shara.
map currently.
Uh,
Shara helps me out so much.
Yeah, so it's the giant white circle is where they last remember crashing, from
why?
what I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot I
The
did
little,
that.
yeah, and the little gold dot that I literally just put on to the map was from when we found out that uh, the cult uh, thing is kind of quote unquote congregating.
You have the gold dot in the wrong place.
Is it in the wrong spot? God damn it. Where is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be in Nithra, up.
It is
Near
in
the weird.
Mithra.
Yep. Yeah.
The gold dot is in Mithra.
Yeah, the gold dot is in Nithra. Yeah. It's in that like weird lake area. Let me just pull
It,
up the map again and just show where it is. Um. Da, 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 da. My brain's on fire and I don't like it. Da, 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 da. Ooh, everything is so fucking laggy. This is so fun. This is so fun. Alright,
Hmm?
what fucking pen do I have? I want this one. Give me purple. It's around here.
That's
Your gold
magenta.
dot
No, I'm
should,
joking.
yeah,
um,
yeah, your gold dot should be
Joking.
around here-ish. Let me just move that gold dot.
that's okay. That wasn't where you had it when we
Yeah, I
first
thought it was
talked
on a
about
different
it.
continent.
Yeah, it was in Vithra.
This continent's
What?
looking a bit shaky.
No. Because the dots I gave you guys before were the ones that Kane's mom dealt with, and this is
No,
the
just yeah, that's the circles. The white circles are the ley lines. The gold dot was where the ever after cult was like somewhat concentrated, and you put it like right where I have it. We haven't had anything to do with the that continent that you put the purple dot in. The only thing that we had going on there was the fact that when Everly was about to get kidnapped, this was where they were taking her to that continent. That's the only thing we've had about that continent.
I
Uh, Technically there was one more minor thing, but we don't discuss that topic.
you haven't discussed it with your group yet, but no, I know for a fact I met like Nethera because that's where I was placing the dot before. If I placed it here, it must have been by either accident, but it's supposed to be up here because this is the location I was placing it in. The locations
Okay,
that I
so that's the
yeah
kind to visit.
yeah these like red ones are the ones that your mom have deactivated of like certain ley lines, but you guys don't know where the rest of the ley lines are.
Anyone know a teleportation? Now we just
Yeah.
get a bonus on
Wait,
there.
I thought the whole thing was that each one of these places has a teleportation area to
Yeah,
handle
they do.
transportation between
Each
each
of
other.
each of them, yeah, each of them do.
That's a
So we can just
long ways away.
That is the longest way.
wait. How is it the long way to go back to the capital and then use the official channels?
Hmm?
The long way is that it's gonna take you guys I think a week to get back to the capital. You guys took basically 3 days nonstop with Sock driving y'all. Basically, Sock was just sort of like
Okay,
flying back and forth for you guys. Sock is just snoozing. Sock is tired.
Hmm.
so hear me out, Alexi. If we look at the
Mhm.
map, it looks like we're closer if we got access to a boat somehow, which there might be a port town somewhere nearby, if we got a boat to the continent neighboring us, like Raffarok's capital, and use that one's portal.
I do have
I
the
think
map of
oh,
Sloya
wait,
open right
I'm not
now.
there. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I get that. Okay. I mean, yeah. Alexia
Don't
doesn't
worry,
like being on a
I'll pay
ship,
for the ride.
but yeah. Okay.
You
So
can
you
just
guys are
hide away
going
in
back.
what's it called, Everly's little room.
Huh?
I think they're talking
What about
about
Everly?
your. I think they're talking about your dimensional door. Whatever. I keep forgetting what I
Yeah.
Oh,
named it. Yeah.
Can we just call it the house now?
The house.
The full
Dimensional
house?
I was
Sanctuary is what we called.
calling
We called it the Dimensional
Dimensional
Sanctuary.
sanctuary. Yeah. If you want, you can call it the full house. That would be so funny. Like
I mean,
It's the half full house.
half
we
half
have the
full
joke
house.
3DS.
The half-empty house.
So yeah, we could always just shove you in there.
I mean, fair. I'm still concerned as to what happens with if it like Everly's not in it as well, but whatever.
Here's my idea. We get on the boat, Everly forms it on, like, while we're on the boat, and you guys just stay in there. It won't feel like you're on the boat.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
you guys are gonna
yeah,
sail to Ratharoth. Ooh.
Let's sail.
Can Ruggy just appear behind the group upon hearing sailing?
Give me a
Uh,
stealth check, Seven. Because
okay.
I know what
Okay.
you're trying to do here.
I
I
want to
see
If
your
cast.
if
pattern.
He
Alexi
wants the
senses you and
boat.
doesn't know, they may try and hit you.
He wants the boat.
Well, that's
It's
stealth.
a 19 plus 4, 23.
Fuck you, bitch. I wanted to notice.
I also wish
I
to
was gonna
notice for
ask
a
what
minute.
everyone's passive perception was, but like,
It was
Passive
22, just one off.
Oh, 12.
14.
I'm so
yeah,
mad.
yeah. I don't think y'all noticed
Everly's
anything.
passive is a 20, so.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled a 23.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
barely. You
you
just
noticed
barely
something on
missed
the
me.
corner of your eye. Everly noticed something on the corner of her eye, but she doesn't quite catch it. Everybody else doesn't see Seven as Ruggy as you maneuver your way behind everyone.
Are you talking about
I really
sailing?
want to fight the urge to say that I'm startled and I punch him.
Alexi was going to do that.
You both can roll an
I
attack
feel
roll.
like these would be less painful.
Okay, I'll roll an attack roll.
Oh.
I say yes too.
I think Kane would be
19.
less painful than Alexi.
That's a 19 on the die.
Smelling gloves, Ruggy.
Never mind.
Can y'all roll
Don't,
me
Wait, do I
your
don't
have to
damage
roll?
die,
Do I have to roll
please?
to dodge or something?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, give
Yeah.
me a
Wait, let me do the
uh,
math.
yeah.
Athletics.
Y'all can do the math. I believe y'all are just taking one hit because jump
Oh,
scare.
Unarmed
Haha.
strike, so it's probably
Yeah.
Wait,
just like
am I doing what am
Uh,
I rolling?
that's a 32, DM.
what the
hold on.
damage
I think
or
you're doing
to hit?
just yeah.
Just a
He's
hit.
trying to dodge.
Oh, never mind.
Are you
I'm not gonna be
using
able to
your
dodge.
weapon?
Oh, you
At
won't be
best,
able
I'm
to
gonna get a
dodge.
29.
I am wearing metal gauntlet gloves, so I would assume it would be using it.
Yeah, he never takes them off. He's never said that he's taken them off when he's sleeping. So I assume he's wearing
They're
them
still
all the fucking
functional.
time.
I mean, technically, Alexi is always armed too because they just wrap their weapons around their arms. But I mean, like, Alexi's just going for a
Roll.
punch because they can sort of tell that they were safe, but they still got surprise.
I rolled a nat 20, so
Hands
I
are
got a
covering his
29.
hands.
You still get hit by Kane. Um,
Yeah.
Alexi, what did you get?
To hit,
Yeah.
I can't remember what the attack modifier is for unarmed
I
strikes.
rolled a nat 20. I'm so happy.
I believe 13. What did you get?
Wait.
Just so I can clarify.
32.
32. Yeah, you would still hit. Fucking
Plus
yeah.
strength modifier. Okay. Yeah, I only
Wait.
rolled an unnatural 20.
Yeah.
Poor
I'm
Ruggy.
so happy.
Like
I rolled a nat 20
your
though. I'm so
fists.
happy.
Okay, so both of y'all connect with 7, and 7 does get some damage, but they're all
Who's 7?
halves. This is God talking. Fuck off.
God,
I can't imagine
how does it feel, 7?
God addressing what's happening. Also, God, you know what? Fuck you. 2 psychic damage.
You know what? They're not even half. They're full strength hits. Fuck you.
No!
Don't worry, it won't be as bad as Kane's.
Yeah, can you both give me your like damage dice on like the effect you give this poor motherfucker?
You should have
1
mocked God.
minute.
I use vicious mockery. Nah. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You come into my house and you punch
5.
me in front of my furniture.
Oh, it's only a D4.
That's alright.
I did 1 damage.
Yeah. I'm waiting for 13's number.
I just said mine.
Oh, I didn't hear
5
yours,
and
hon. I'm
1.
sorry. That's 6
You
points of
don't listen
damage.
to me.
You're taking those 6 points. Fuck you, 7.
Okay. Ow! Okay, I'm over it. What are we talking about? I heard sailing. I like sailing.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, well, before you snuck up on us, we were talking
I didn't
about how
mean
we're going to
to.
get to the next area. Doesn't matter what you meant, just matters that you got hit by both me and Kane, so let's just move on.
Kane
Sorry,
slightly respects
Ian,
Ruggy more now.
saying your story. God fucking damn it, Shara.
I can
I
help
love
us
you
get a
guys.
boat.
DM is
I
DRing.
I
know.
have notes, damn it.
Oof.
I'm
I
so
can.
sorry, Shara. I'm so sorry. My brain is always all over the place, but I am very sorry about the confusion of your map or your notes. That's the only part I'm sorry about. Most of the other shit I
I
say is
can.
either canon or not.
Yay! Okay. I can help us get a boat if we need one because I know a lot of the sailors who tend to be around these areas. So as long as you guys aren't interested on a government-owned ship, then we'll probably be fine. I can probably get us where we need to go.
Sounds fine to me. What about
Can
y'all?
we steal a government-owned ship?
Can I smack Alexi upside the head?
Oh, ow. Okay, I'm
Leave.
sorry.
I mean, I know where all the locks
Raising hand,
are,
just like.
but I would rather not be put on any more wanted lists.
Oh, come on, it's the funniest way to get your name out there.
Oh, but my name is
Nah,
Isn't
already
he
out
already using a
there.
fake name? You just hear Liam say
Yeah.
something in the
No,
background. Isn't he
What?
already
No,
using a
no.
fake name?
no, getting arrested isn't too fun. Kane realizes what he just said and stops himself. He's like, anyways.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
it
too?
really isn't.
Yeah, you
It's
just
like
I
heard
have no idea to what
Steve.
you're
has
referring to,
already been
Alexi.
arrested before.
The first time?
I have no idea to what you were referring, Ruggy.
You just heard
Wait.
Steve. Um, fuck, what was his name? Liam. Just wandering. Like I assume you're all inside the house at this moment in time, because why wouldn't you guys be?
I sure hope Liam is
Yeah.
taking care of the kids.
He is like he takes them into like a separate room that doesn't look like there's valuables in it, and he just like started reading this like elvish book that he finds on like a story about a lying turtle as its flippers
Oh,
grow
good
in immense
lord.
size. As its flippers grow in immense size. for no reason each time it talks.
Man, this is a really cool speed paint.
Thanks,
What are we
thanks.
looking at?
Can you tell that my mind is getting very fucking bored?
And
Despite saying story.
DM, you
Yes.
control the world. Keep going.
Move forward.
Yeah, so fuck. Liam's just like aren't Liam's just wandering around the house, and Seven, you didn't really try to cover anything up in this house while people are in it, so Liam
Okay.
notices stuff that others in your party wouldn't about what your name is actually and what your mom is and like names. I'm so sorry, Shara. I'm so very much sorry. Please forgive me.
Don't forgive them. It'll be funny. Do things out of spite. Constantly mention, I wrote this down.
DM feels very bad that your notes are fucked up because DM is stupid. Anyhoozle, Liam knows your name because there's children books written all over this house.
Yeah, and they all have my name on the
Hmm?
back of them. My
Like, you're
absurdly long name.
yeah. So there's your names on it. There's photos of certain things that even you didn't notice that Liam sees.
Well, I mean, he's not really trying to hide the fact that he has a fake name. Like, he's tried to fix it before, but, like, people just ignored him, so...
People
Kane
didn't
knows
ignore
what
you.
he's
You just
choosing
weren't
to.
loud enough.
There's no
Or
reason.
hint, hint, you weren't there for the session that you were trying to elude your real name. So
Oh, wait, I wasn't?
you used your real name as a fake name, and nobody realized it because you never explained it to them properly. You just sort of
I thought I've already...
No.
I'm pretty sure
Back
it would
up.
be obvious that Ruggy would be a fake name. So
Yeah,
maybe Ruggy
DM.
just assumed that everyone else knew it was a fake name,
was
except
it
for
wasn't
Everly and Firmon, which they rolled deception.
Hold up. Back up. Y'all have been
I just
forgetting a
assumed that
few
everybody
seconds.
else was convinced.
DM, we
Yeah.
literally, when you first introduced Ruggy and you made him say the name and he said the fake name and made us do a deception check, Kanan beat the check.
Yeah, I know Kane
So
beat the
Kane
check.
knows. He just assumes there's a reason behind it.
Yeah.
It's because, from what I understood, it was because Kane saw Everly and Veermon just sitting there going, "That's Raggy." Whenever we introduced them, because those
Dude, and
two
Ruggy was...
fucking rolled that once against their freaking deception.
Dude, for Ruggy, it's kind of a thing of just, it's gone too far now. I think I just have to accept it.
This is my new name and
Just
title,
one
and
name.
there's no leaving it. Yeah. No, for real though.
That was the only reason why that Ruggy is stuck with Everly and Veermon is because they rolled
Anyway.
nat ones on the whole. It's like, that's not actually my name. No, that's what you introduced yourself as.
Is
It's your name
Liam
now.
is Liam gonna ask about it?
Liam just looking at
Please
it
say
and then
yes.
looking at fucking Ruggy, and it's just like, is Ruggy not your name?
No. I thought we
Oh,
talked about this.
no.
That
Maybe
was-
I
I
was
just
I thought
dreaming.
everyone knew this by now.
I
Yeah.
just sort of assumed
Ruggy.
your name
I
was
thought it
Ruggy.
was an obvious fake name, Ruggy.
What?
So did I.
I've met some people with like objects for names. I've met
Like
Scalpel.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, Cinnamon, Scalpel,
Wait, didn't you all meet Sock?
Krumbar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I just
If
assumed
you
the
want an
name went
obvious
for
Hey,
fake name, you gotta go
Really?
harder.
Veermon, when I met
Why?
you guys, I looked at you asked me what my name was, and I looked at the rug on the floor, then looked back at both of you and I said, "My name is Ruggy," and you didn't catch that it was a fake name.
No.
We did not roll
I'm
the
starting to remember
deception.
why we forced you into schooling, Everly.
I wasn't there for that.
You have a
Yeah,
sibling
I
named
was
Scott.
just
Is that really
translate that.
uncommon that they would have been Ruggy?
Everly was understandable. Veermont, he's just a head ass. He don't care. He's a head ass.
dude, Everly just like spawned in like 2 hours ago.
he-
Meanwhile, Veer,
Literally,
he just doesn't realize.
I would.
I love
Both me and
Kane
the
knew
character.
all this time and just assumed there was a logical reason for it.
And the reality was there was none. Everly just believed whatever they were told.
Yeah, it kind of just spiraled, so I've just been going with it. But my real name, I've had two. My first name, which is what my mom gave me, and then there's my second name,
You
which
mean your
I
birth
picked.
name?
No,
Maybe.
The name your
okay,
mother
my
gave you
first
wouldn't be
name.
your birth name?
Yeah, no, that is my birthday. My bad. I thought you were talking about something
Okay.
else. My bad.
I was
But
like,
there's my birth name, and then there's the name that I picked when I came of age in terms of oh shit, this bag is broken. Sorry. Ignore me.
Yeah,
that's canon. You
Yeah,
said it
David probably.
as
No,
the
it's
It's
character. You're gonna
canon.
metal.
say
Okay,
that's
ADHD.
listen, this was
canon.
expensive. It was
No,
expensive.
that's
Come on,
canon, and Kane
guys.
just faked you.
That's fucking canon,
Bogus.
brother.
Dude, it's canon because okay, in canon what would have happened is like Ruggy was like nervously adjusting the bag that's on his shoulders, and then suddenly like a fucking shit ton of like his heavy ass copper pouch just falls through the bag. Oops.
Liam picks it up and he's like, "Is there like a name you prefer us to call you by, or do you just not care if we call you Ruggy?"
Oh, well, I used to go by Ripple when I was with my crew, but you guys aren't technically my crew, so I don't really care what you call
Ouch.
me.
I'm gonna start calling Ruggy Bingus.
Bingus Bungus.
You
Go
know
back to
what? You
calling you Puddle.
Liam just comes over to you, Alexa. He's like, you know what? Yeah, I agree with you. This dingus doesn't really realize shit. Fuck him, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't care. It's just a name.
Dingus Bungus.
Okay, Puddle.
I'm gonna have
Okay.
Everly just standing there like, oh my god, I've been calling him by the wrong name this entire time. And like that kind of look of dread on her face, like, oh my
Li-
god.
Ruggy's
Liam
literally
comes
just
over
picking
to
his ear.
you.
He doesn't care right now.
Sounds
Liam
like
comes
a
over to
positive.
you.
Can I get C to like make touch Everly and make sure that she's okay?
Yeah, no, see, and
I
like
will take
Liam
my
come over
headphones
to
off.
her. Like, see and Liam come over to her. Liam puts his arm over her shoulder and be like, "Don't feel bad. Just don't call him
Uh,
Ruggy. Don't even refer to him as any name. Just just look at
Hey,
him
you.
as if you're talking
Damn.
to him.
it's
Don't give him a name
okay
until he says,
because
name me something, alright? Fuck with him. It's fine." She's just like, yeah,
okay.
fuck.
I'm not even
Liam
going to
just
lie.
looks
I just had
down
a.
a little horrified that she
I
just said
mean,
fuck.
Liam looks up. Kane gives Liam a look of, I'm sorry, what did you teach?
C said his first curse word.
Liam, Liam just
Yes.
stays at the floor, just like facing the wall, just like fucking like mortified. He's just like, they just heard me say the F word so many times. Ah!
Alexei puts on the ring to grow into a person and then lifts C up and starts spinning.
And she's just like, Alexi gets big?
I've done this before, see?
Not
See,
in front of
when
me, and you haven't.
C hasn't seen your full size properly. Mind you, I think the last time C saw your full height was when they were a gecko, and they just,
Fair.
they were just thinking of food, eat, sleep,
Can confirm from
rinse
the
and repeat.
note.
Yeah. I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
so C's just like
Yeah.
in awe, and C's just like, I get big?
One day.
I haven't tried giving anybody else the ring.
Liam just
We
looks
can
over
try.
at Liam just looks over at Kane, and then after Alexi said that, you're not wearing the ring. To
What?
Kane specifically.
Oh,
Huh?
Liam says that to Kane.
oh, but it would be so funny to see the
Yes.
see the
Want
giant
it?
man go bigger. Then again, I kind of want to keep my ring. I don't want it to
I
explode.
think I'm big enough.
Yeah, that's why you're not
Honestly,
getting.
considering how it says that it makes you, I wouldn't be surprised if it made me smaller.
It just does the opposite.
Comically
Oh my
small Kane.
fucking
Hell,
god!
my
I should make a
transformation and
ring that
rage
does
already
the
makes things slightly
opposite.
bigger.
I should make a ring that does the opposite. Fuck.
The ring of shrinking.
And then give it to
Actually, there
Alexi.
is already a magic item in D&D that does that.
I think there is. I just don't know of it.
Yeah, it's the minimizer ring.
Oh, cool! It
Hey,
has a
man up in
name.
this bitch.
I won't remember it.
Anyways.
Anywho,
Speaking of not remembering, I just had a conversation with my mom and I already forgot Ruggy's actual name.
Yeah, well, I didn't say it yet.
Amazing.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, you guys don't have to call me Ripple, because I know most of you probably don't see me as your crewmate yet. And I don't want to force that onto you.
wait,
So,
What?
Ruggy,
Wait.
we would
wait a
not be
minute. You
best friending
just
this long with you if we didn't see you as our crewmate.
You undermine yourself heavily right now, mister.
yeah, but we
If I
haven't really
wasn't
been on that many adventures together.
It's not
Kane,
about the adventures that
Kane
count.
makes
It's
this
about
very
the
clear
time and
that
quality you spend with people around you. Liam is saying.
did the goblin murder not mean anything to you?
No, it meant something to
did the
me.
Goblin
I just didn't
Alliance
know
mean
if it
nothing
meant
to you?
anything to you because I can't read minds.
Okay, Kane
Liam,
makes this very clear. Ruggy, you remember how when you first met me, I was always wearing this mask? Almost always.
Yeah.
I have been wearing this damn thing for around half my damn life. But it was with you guys that I trusted ever taking it off, even when before I finally felt like no longer needing it. If that's what I don't call my crew, then I don't know what is. Because my
you
old
just
group
hear
was the only other people I've ever taken off around aside from family.
you just hear C go, ah, cute, and then looks up at
I pat Z on the
Alexi.
head.
Yeah.
They're just like
But
rephrasing like sayings they've heard all throughout today, and they would have heard "aw cute" from either Alexi or Liam by that point. So they're just like, "aw cute," not
yeah.
understanding what's going on, thinking it's just a good thing.
Yeah, but the name that I picked when I came of age as a water genasi was Ripple, but my birth name was Aidonius Orlamatori, which sounded way too noble-like for me, so I changed it.
So
And
what?
Alexi look at Kane and then just nod in agreement.
What?
Yeah, Kane also
Going on?
nods. Oh, nothing. We're just agreeing with you.
Yeah. Okay, that's why I used it as my fake name, because it's not technically my name, because I don't use it anymore. It's the name that my mom used, and I think about her enough without having to think about my name.
Liam just like goes up to you and says, "Ripple sounds like a silly name. Reggie suits you better," and then just walks off and goes and gets like the packs y'all left outside and gets the food. Just leaving you with that thought, and he just walks away.
Well, damn. I mean, I was
Nice.
13, so I'm not surprised, but I've been going by it all my life. It's what my crew's always called me, so.
Protagonist.
Uh-huh. Oh,
What you
right.
mean,
We should probably
almost
get
all
going
my
now. We have our plan figured out.
life? I mean, that's fair. Alexei starts flying away, but continues a conversation with Kane, going, "But I still want to know about, like, what are we gonna do about the water, bro? I'm kind of scared. I still don't know what this enchantment was that your sister put on, and I'm kind of scared she didn't put the correct one on."
I can tell you're targeting that at me, but fuck you.
There's only one way to find out.
Well deserved.
You throw me in the water, I burn your clothes.
You misunderstand. Looks at Ruggy.
Yeah.
Alexei,
Don't look
Alexei
at that. That's
realizes
that's
the
that's how
context.
that's in character. That's not in character.
No.
That's not in character.
Make up your mind.
It's not in character. What I just said in the game world, it's not in character. But
Okay.
Of course not. I don't think stickers exist in this world.
they can.
Anyways,
You can make them with tree sap. Anyways, go on.
Kane called you, Reggie.
Huh? What? What's happening?
Do me a favor. Dip your finger in this, and I gesture to the water.
What? Why?
We need to test it, and I feel like a water genasi is our best option.
Alexei realizes what is being asked and goes, "No, no, no, no."
What are we? Okay, and then they
The DM doesn't know
touch
what
the
you're testing either.
they
The
put
DM
their
is confused.
entire hand into the water.
DM, what happens?
GM's confused.
The DM is confused, 13. You did not message DM on what you're trying to do, or even
Okay, so
see what you're
Thor.
trying to
Oh,
do.
very simple. Jordan, I will let you explain. You were
Okay,
holding the water to begin with.
so yeah, the context was that Alexei didn't know what the enchantment was, and they were concerned about if it was the correct one. So 13 thought of the idea of, since we have somebody that has the control water spell as a cantrip, right?
Huh?
Someone can just control the water and then splash me with it.
Oh, sorry.
Or drown Alexei. That's what I was assuming was going.
Either waterboard Alexei or just splash them.
Okay, but he said
One or the
put
other.
your hand in this water, and my brain was just
Yeah.
like, what's
Oh,
that going to fucking do?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was going off. I was just
simple.
like,
We're using
Yeah,
Reggie's
like-
lab rat.
What? What are we doing?
Control water hit Alexei.
Control. Okay. You sure you want me to do that?
How about
Yes,
this?
yes, we do.
Out of character.
I
This is
mean-
me. Create a bubble of water and then shove Alexei into it.
Okay.
I
Can I
mean,
cast shape water? And then direct it into forming a bubble around Alexei.
Cool. Now we're back to the question. Hey Thor, what happens?
Fuck. Fuck. Okay. As the water is hurling towards you, because if I'm not mistaken, you just didn't want to get wet. Yes. That's what you were asking for during the enchantments. Yes.
No. Well, let me re-look at what I sent you, the enchantment, which it's very early in our DMs because we don't DM a lot.
Yeah.
It
That's
gives me
because
a
I'm
swimming
fucking
speed.
stupid. That's
It
because I'm
gives me
fucking
a
stupid.
swimming speed
Yeah.
and breathing
Big
underwater.
super.
So I should feel
Uh,
very mobile in this water and be able to breathe if it's that one. Or Alexei's gonna have to start learning how to swim real fast.
Okay. So Alexei
Fucking
gets
Sonic
shoved into
surrounding
this
sound effects.
water. The first sensation you do feel, because it's on your jacket, basically. Yes,
Mhm.
you feel that your wings and your hair get damp. Your face also feels a bit wet, but it's not as bad. Almost as if there's like an air bubble covering like the front parts of your nose and your mouth. almost with like small little water droplets, but it's not noticeable. You are just sort of standing in the water as if you're floating, just sort of standing there, just like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah,
Alexei tries to speak before and like does not realize that they can't speak through water.
it just comes out as like little gargles, like little boils, like bubbles. Like,
How does everybody else feel about this?
I just mouthed the words, so how's it doing?
Is that what was supposed to happen?
You dead
If
yet?
Alexei is dead, yes.
Alexei puts 2 thumbs up and swims like first circles in the water.
yeah,
Yes, that
you're able to
was.
move in the water. Like you're
Uh,
like you would. It's almost as if you would be swimming, but you're not. You're sort of like flying, like you would normally would in the
Flying
water.
but underwater. Nice.
Yeah, flying
You are
like
swimming, but you are
underwater.
not swimming.
Well,
You're
that's
swimming, but not.
Thank you, Ruggy.
Your wings do feel heavy, mostly because you are in water and they're not
sorry.
used to this water content on them as you as much. But you feel fine. Not drowning, not nothing. You're good.
Nice.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't need to. You didn't need to bring out a bowl of water. I could have just made water.
Oh no, you see, that was enchanted.
The water?
Apparently, according to Alexei.
Hmm?
Okay.
Huh?
Even Alexei is
Okay.
confused.
And then they drop the water onto the floor.
Alexei also starts falling because their wings aren't dry. Their wings are
Oh
wet.
I
crap.
wish to catch.
And in this universe, I imagine fairies like Alexei have like magic on them, and if their magic gets wet on their wings, they can't fly. Sort of like the
Tinkerbell.
freak, sort of like Tinkerbell, yeah, but it's just like magic that gets wet instead of like pixie dust.
DM, did I succeed?
What did you get? I did not hear you, hun. I'm so sorry.
I got a 19 on attempting to catch them. Because you didn't
Yeah,
tell me if there's any modifiers applied to this.
you catch them.
Yeah.
You hold them.
Okay. Whew.
Oops.
Good, Alexei?
Sorry.
No. That's a good way to check it. Does anybody have a towel? It's kind of cold.
How big
Your
is
hair just
Alexi
looks
right
sensitive.
now?
I probably took off the ring again, so
Yeah.
a foot tall.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm, I my have an empty pouch, and then I give it to
Well,
Alexi.
And hold on. Let me get this correct. You have an empty pouch and you're giving it to Alexi
It's like
to
a
dry them
small
off.
pouch. Yeah.
Hmm.
well, it
Okay.
definitely works better than what I was considering to get her dry.
What were you going to do?
Y'all are in a fucking house. There should be towels and shit
Is
somewhere.
there is
My
there is there a
assumption
Yeah,
candle
but
was
or
they're
honestly
something?
to
old.
shake them.
I have prestigious whatever the fuck. Is there a fucking
Prestidigitation would work
Prestidigitation.
too.
yeah? Let me
I
fucking
haven't
Honestly,
I
my
haven't
assumption was that
been
I was just
here.
gonna shake you like crazy
prestidigitation
till
or
you
whatever
dry
the
out.
fuck.
I haven't been here in like 13 years,
What
dude.
Presti? I use
Those
Prestige or whatever.
towels are probably crusty.
Oh, thanks, your
Oh,
mom.
here's a pouch.
Yes.
What?
God, I
Oh,
can't ever pronounce that
Shara.
fucking cantrip's name.
Alexi's just a little bean. Not Alexi. The freaking Everly's just a little bean. Oh,
I feel like
Everly's
I'm
just a little
coming out to
bean.
my dad again. Except it
What?
went much worse last time.
What? Huh?
Are you sure you don't have a preference? Like with the name thing as trans.
Dude, it's Everly. Everly's over here like, I'm so sorry.
Meanwhile, Ruggy's just like,
Really, it's okay.
I don't care. I'm everything and nothing at the same time.
Okay.
I thought that was Alexi.
I'm making Ruggy canonically gender fluid because they do not care. It just happens.
Hold up. You're making the
No,
water Genasi gender fluid?
no. I see where you're going with this,
Why?
13.
What? What's
Fuck.
happening?
We can't let Ruggy freeze again. He'd become a gender popsicle.
That's what I was. Their gender is fluid, just like them, and then they just splatter into the floor.
I just
Wait,
imagine.
if we... I just got a terrible idea. If we
I just
boil
imagine him.
Ruggy, does he become a cleric?
Like,
No
we could
holy
make
water.
Ruggy-
Get out of here.
this works.
No, if you boil Ruggy, then Ruggy just becomes steam, and then everyone
Hear
will
me
be
out.
infected with
He's-
gender fluid.
But hear me out. We would end up
Holy
boiling the
water
hell
has
out
to
of
be
you.
blessed.
I think I just
Can we
die.
move on from this conversation, please? Two hands on
Yes.
the wheel.
Oh, the DM's
please.
bored.
Okay, also,
I'm not
I really
drawing
out
this
of character.
time. I'm just laughing.
Holy water is really easy to make.
Yeah,
It
you
is.
just boil the hell out of it.
Get the fuck
No, I
out.
actually know like the legitimate recipe for holy water.
There's a recipe for holy water?
I will get into that another day, Thor. But yes, there is a
Oh,
step-by-step
okay,
easy
yeah.
to do at home to make
You have
holy
Moving
to
on,
water.
you have to
moving on.
bless salt to make holy salt, and then you have to get some
Okay,
water from the
anyway,
natural
let's
source.
continue.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Like you just see Liam come back in with like some of the bags that you guys had left. With Sock. He told Sock to like start heading back home because Sock woke up, ate some food, talked with Liam a little bit, and he told her go back home, check on your fam. We might go to Ratharock, we might not, but talk with Maria is the last thing he said to her, and then came back inside. He has all of y'all's stuff. So, what did I miss?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Well, we were just getting ready to head out. And that right, everyone?
I tried to
Yeah.
drown Alexi.
That
Liam
indeed
points
did.
outside, and it's like 11 at night. Do we
Oh.
want to go out in this?
We can sleep here. I mean, it's been a while, but I should be able to find some blankets that might be a little old, but I can probably wash them
I
and
need a
dry them
blanket.
very quickly.
I'm too good with the floor. Kane says this with a completely straight, calm face.
Would you like me to press through the floor to at least clean it?
Yeah,
No, that's fine. I slept on worse.
no,
I'm doing
please
that anyway.
clean the
I'm
floor.
going
I don't
around.
know.
Clean the floors.
This is 13-year-old floor. I don't
I'm-
want it to.
That is not my objective. I'm going around the whole house using using that shit to clean it.
You're just a Mr.
Ruggy, I've
Clean.
slept on
You're
chairs
just a
before.
Mr. Clean by this point.
I'm going around cleaning
No,
it.
we are not doing this again. I refuse. We are not doing this again.
I will
I like
clean
how
all
you're
this
keeping
I
us
like
first
how
on the
before
everyone's
I
technical
forgetting about
rails.
the whole paradise thing Beverly has.
Yeah, Shara's just keeping us on the technical rails. Thanks, Shara.
No.
We appreciate you.
Yeah,
What did I do?
You kept us
I'm
on the
sorry.
technical rails. Kept us focused. Thank you.
Since
Yeah.
when was that really doing that?
Shara?
I mean, everybody. What?
No, continue, Shara.
Sorry. No, I got very confused because I was having a quote unquote war flashbacks with prestidigitation. I heard Mr. Clean. I was like, no, I'm not doing this again. We are not starting a cleaning company.
Wait,
Oh,
what
no,
cleaning
I don't
company?
give a fuck about that.
We're
Wait,
getting
what
off topic
happened?
again.
This is gonna
We
take a while.
usually
okay.
do.
If we're still off topic, I have a question.
What?
God damn it.
If Ruggy or if Ripple ends up dying, can I make an atheist cleric, or can I not do that because we already have a cleric?
Ruggy, if you die, I'm pulling out the damn diamond.
No, but can I play an atheist cleric because it sounds
I
really
don't
funny?
think so.
It
No.
depends if Ruggy really wants to end their
Wait a
campaign
minute.
as.
No, I'm just saying if they do
Be making a
die.
warlock that has their
Wait a
fucking
minute, an
picture of
atheist
the crosses
cleric.
demon.
Yeah. They call the
Atheist
Bible
cleric.
their favorite medical journal, and they're like, look, this is how this works. And then they point out a phrase which makes no sense to anyone else, but it makes sense to them. They're like, boom,
Wait.
you're healed. Thank
This
Vince.
Ruggy, Ruggy, an
this is
atheist
my god.
cleric. That's just it's a warlock with extra stats.
I know.
A what? You cut out for me, 13. It's the
A
the what?
A
warlock with
warlock
A
with
extra
warlock
extra
with extra
stats.
stats.
Oh.
This is my god. Whips out alcohol. The
I
No,
was
greatest
that's
god
beside
of
my
Kane's
all.
body.
god. That's Kane's god. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
No,
anyways,
Kane's the only one that's actually religious
Back to
here,
the
aside from
campaign,
Everly.
please.
back to on topic.
Anyway,
I feel like Everly doesn't have a choice but to be religious, considering they are God.
Yeah, but Kane has a
In a
choice and he
sense,
chose
yeah.
one.
That's true.
you can imagine. I don't believe in God. Shortly after, oh shit, I am God.
Because I
Yeah,
don't
I
believe
guess.
in myself.
Everly is still mortal. They haven't ascended yet, so
I know.
there's
I'm fucking
that.
around. I'm fucking
Okay,
around.
moving
I
on.
mean,
Where were we?
anyway,
So now,
I'm going around the house cleaning the fucking joint with fucking prestidigitation or whatever the fuck it's called.
Prestidigitation. Why is that the
Yes.
only word I can get precise, but I can't get incest? Incense. Right.
What?
Fuck.
Us again. That's
Ruggy probably will go into the kitchen and clean out any of the nasty shit that's been sitting there for 13 years.
You
You want me to
mean
go
all
away
the
and clean it real
moldy
quick then?
motherfucking food?
No, I can do it, and then they just pick everything up with water, and then they throw it outside like a trash can.
Oh, okay.
okay. So we have to go to a restaurant.
I thought what Kane did
Talk
in
to
the
his
ground
sister.
chat.
And we would technically have to go back to Asheville.
Yeah.
And sorry,
Can I
I'm
come in?
mumbling.
No,
It's
no,
I'm
but
like
okay.
sitting out
we're
like
letting
a
you
whole
cook.
cat.
Ruggy
We're
is
letting you
now
cook.
staring at
Continue.
the alcohol and debating on whether or not they should bring it with them.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. Okay. There's like 3 different bottles, depending.
Alcohol?
You
Don't.
mean awakens
Don't.
slumber?
I'm just trying to figure out if I should leave these here in my mother's memory or not.
You could probably leave one in your mother's memory. Or in her.
Kane gives a legitimate
Don't.
Kane gives a genuine call. My logic is with this. If you really want to leave it for your mother's memory, I think it would to be a good idea. Though there is also the option of she has passed on and you know of a gravesite for her. There is also the option of leaving them there in respect for her. Wait.
Is
Is he a
What?
robot for anybody else?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, cool.
God has decided to take his his soul.
If you really think about it, robot noises.
God damn it, guys!
No,
I
you're
gotta
fine
get
to go. Don't leave.
Okay, I want to show you this.
Okay. What were you saying, 13?
Okay, if you
Okay.
think about it, the fact that you keep trying to keep this place the exact way it was when you last were here, like when last she was still around, it's kind of basically an altar for her. So leaving them here would be the equivalent of honoring her in a way.
But I could
Side note, why does the
also...
robot-y thing only happen here in this call, in this server?
It
I don't
knows.
know.
This is the price
Could
you
be
pay for
because
good dice
of
rolls.
it could be because the channel's server might be set in a different place because there's a region thing.
No, this is this is the
No, because
sacrifice
I've done it
of
on servers that are in the US and in Australia, and they're fine.
So XO.
Maybe
Right.
the universe just
I just
doesn't
hope
want
you
me
know.
to DM. Maybe that's just it. Makes
Okay,
sense.
Hello?
I changed the region override to US, so maybe it'll stay better. I don't know.
How did you change the fucking region of the fucking channel? Fuck?
If you look in edit channel and then you scroll down, you can change it
US
region
East.
override. Yeah, there's US Central, US East, US South, US West. I just picked one.
Well, fuck, hold on. Edit. Uh,
You can also turn down the bit rate, which would make it better for 13 to
The more you
communicate,
modify
but harder for us to
things,
hear anything.
no,
what would be a good bit rate then?
Ruggy,
It's at like
Well,
64 right now.
yeah, just leave it. Okay. The thing is, with the low bit, hold on. Let me change the break room bit rate and then show you what I'm talking about. Thor, go into the break room.
It
this
would
is
start
not the time for
recording.
this,
I guess that's
Ruggy.
fine. We ball.
Thor, this is what a low bit rate sounds like. Thor,
Yeah,
this is what low bit rate sounds like.
I can hear you still.
It should be like really shitty right now. I don't know.
It's not.
Is it not? Hold
For me,
on.
it's not. I don't fucking know, man.
Low bit rate. I don't know, man. It used to
Alright.
be that it would. Okay. Anyways, let's go back.
Yeah, please. Lost. Very lost. Not good.
What? Do what?
Don't do that again.
Do what?
Kane was displeased.
What? Why?
Sorry,
Focus on the
Percy.
campaign.
Not Kane.
I'm
Voice call it later.
sorry.
It's fine. We got like another something hour. We're fine. We're fine before I start like slowly deteriorating.
So where were we? Cam was going to bed after he explained that to Ruggy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're all going to sleep. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Kane took off his
Uh,
gauntlets for once and put them in his bag.
Alexi's
You're
gonna
not
Kane.
angry
sleep
enough.
with the ring on for once so that they can show see that it isn't just a one-off.
yeah.
How long does it
Yes.
take me to clean this bitch?
Uh, give me a minute. It takes you about 2 hours to clean.
Okay, and what time is it after that?
It was like 11. It's now 1 in the morning.
Oh,
I can
bad.
do.
That'll sleep for that don't sleep, quote unquote, for 6 hours, like I always do.
Ruggy, Ruggy probably like
Technically, you
stares
sleep
at
for
the
4, but you
alcohol.
just lay down for an extra 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Ruggy probably takes one of the bottles of alcohol and he leaves it on his mother's desk, and then he closes the cabinet. And then looks through some of the books for like 30 minutes, and then he goes to bed in his childhood bed.
Okay. As you all sort of drift to sleep, um, you all get hit with uh, a different kind of dream.
Mm-hmm.
These dreams seem a little scattered to all of you, besides Everly. Um, the dreams that you all get are ones of family and ones of love and connection, but also the strain of dealing with that family as an older figure, or just being the only one that's mentally maturing for your age. You feel all the emotions you felt when you first started realizing that you had to take charge. You first realize how important it is to have people around you and feel that sense of comfort and love. For Everly, you sort of go into a sort of rhythmic, meditative state where you sort of drift um, into like a figment of the temple that you usually stay in or you've been building. And you just sort of see certain dreams flicker by of the people around you that you really care for as you start seeing the same dream that you first got in a nightmare. Everybody else go into break room, please.
Fine.
Yes, yes. I'm so evil.
What's happening?
Go to break room, please. 7, break room. It's fine, I'll move him.
Here, I'll drop him off.
Thank you. Alright, you are returned back to the nightmare you had shared with your friends at the very beginning, and you just hear this voice going, try as you might, nothing will go your way, little warrior. And it's multiple different voices. It's not just one male or female, it's like a unanimous of both male and female, and almost something in between. And it strikes at your mental cord. You take um you take 14 points of psychic damage as this thing is like, you will not get to this point. 2 years is long, but not long enough. Bye bye.
Fuck
As
off!
you're as you're as you're plunged into a
Oh,
nightmare of viscera and death. And this one seems different. You were always thrown into the
I forget
past.
you're in.
This one was always you were always thrown into ones of the past of different people of who believed in the ever after. This one seems more visceral, as if it's going to happen. You see your loved ones that you care for, that you've made a connection with, your group, lying dead at your feet and around you, with no movement or life, no way of healing or bringing them back up again. You also see the temple that you came out of, this beautiful, shining light dissipated and covered in soot, ash, blood, and what seems to be the echoing screams coming out of your lungs. As you also see into the future of what once happened when you looked like not yourself, where Cain looked different and Neil looked as if he was skeletal and dead and decrepit. You see that future, but much, much worse. The sky was a tinge of yellow. Now it's a sickly, mustardy yellow, as everything around there is dead and gone, and everything is just a vast wasteland of nothing. As you wake up at 6 in the morning, covered in sweat, a bit of blood, and glowing like a fucking light bulb in fear and panic, as you are suffering from a panic attack.
Okay.
Y'all can...
Start dragging him back.
Yeah, I just messaged them. And yoink, yoink,
Okay.
yoink, yoink.
Yes, I'm proud of you.
Oh,
That should not have come
We're not
after
muted.
what
what's
just...
so funny?
Sorry.
What's so
That's
funny?
no, that's fine. That's fine. I love that. I love that.
Sorry. my sibling is sitting on their bed instead of at their desk, so you guys might catch what they're screaming a
And what did
lot
you do?
more because they're on their bed and not at their desk. The mic is on the other. Their mic is on the other side of the room, so they're just shouting to that.
What did he
That's
do to
fine.
it?
It's perfectly fine. It makes what happened so much funnier. It's 6 in the
What did
morning.
happen?
It's fine.
Uh-huh.
It's 6 in the morning as you all wake up from a fairly pleasant dream. Y'all are a little bit stressed out from your
Oh my
dreams
god. Fair.
because, you were slightly reliving all the turmoils you had to go through your life, but also a lot more of the happy moments. Ruggy also experiences a lot of the happy moments that he spent with his crew as he remembers his captain. But Seven isn't here for that right now because Seven did. But yeah, you all just sort of wake up at 6 in the morning, having a
Ugh,
wonderful
it's so
long rest.
early.
Pain. Whatever.
Sorry, I
Hello.
really had to go to the bathroom and also help my sister clean up a bunch of ants which have unrule illegally taken
So
over her bedroom.
It's okay.
There's
Now, where
illegal
were
manner.
we?
you have. So let me just recap for Seven. You have
Uh,
had a wonderful dream of like friendship and family of your crew then and your crew now, so to speak, if you see them
hmm.
Okay.
as your crew, with the people you surround yourself with right now.
Mm-hmm.
You have a wonderful dream of hope and camaraderie, and you feel surrounded by love that you haven't felt since you were a kid, Seven, and you also remember your mom's face a lot more clearly from these memories. You remember she was a beautiful elven woman, very tall, with very short hair, almost at their neck. Um, it was a nice silverish blonde hair that just sort of smelled of like freshly cut grass and rain at
Yummy.
all
I have an
times,
out of
always
character question.
perpetual. Yeah,
Okay, out of character. How old is his mother?
his
What?
mother would have been around 26, give or take.
Mhm.
Is she
Uh,
single?
Okay.
she's not
Hey,
ready to
hey,
mingle.
Wait,
what are you doing?
wait,
What are you
wait.
doing?
Ruggy was 8 when she last saw him.
Yeah,
Is that okay? So if she was 26, then she was 18 when she gave birth, meaning she got into a relationship with a water genasi, which tend to live kind of a lot longer, and it would have meant that they would have had to have. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna think about it.
yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yes, 911. I would like to report a blank. Um,
He's learning.
would it be 911 in Canada? Wait, never mind. We're getting off track.
It is
Anyway,
911
Yes, it
in
is
Canada.
911 for us.
okay, cool, cool. So, as you would remember her being looking very tired, but just giving you this biggest smile of like she's so proud of you and she loves you so much. You almost hear her say, "Thank you for existing, my sweet child. Beyond everything, you are my one true joy. I'll see you in the beyond." And you wake up at 6 in the morning with a bit of tears stinging at the sides of your eye as you just see her smile looking at you from one of the photos that are hanging of her portrait being painted clearly because there's no photographs just yet, no picture phones just yet in this world. A painting of her just smiling as you're all awake at 6 in the morning.
6 a.m.
Okay.
is nasty. But
I
anyway.
would like to mention, as you guys are waking up, there is a light bulb somewhere.
What?
Where?
Light bulb.
Beverly is glowing like a fucking light bulb right now.
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No,
LED.
And
maybe that should have been brought up first.
Maybe that's
Should
what
we
woke us
turn it
up.
off and on again?
Oh no, do you want me to
No.
try? Pulls out
Okay.
sword.
Can we hit it on the head like an
Every-
alarm clock?
That is not how that works, Alexi.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. So Everly
Like an
is
LED.
sitting up from wherever we decide she fell asleep. I have not decided. So
On
she's
a
sitting up
couch.
wherever she is, and she is trembling, glowing like a light bulb. And she,
LEDs.
although there is not any like crying like actually coming from her, her breathing is extremely irregular. Tears are streaming down her face. She is having a full-blown panic attack.
There is a bit of blood that you decide where that comes out of, Shara. Up to you.
We're going from the nose.
Heck
Because why not?
Very glad it
Keep it
wasn't the eyes.
consistent. Dude, if it was the eyes, I'd be terrified.
Yeah.
Or the ears.
But
Earmon, go get
she's
the paladin.
bleeding from the nose,
Where are they?
crying.
He's
Her breathing is
like,
irregular. Glowing like a light bulb.
Ruggy runs down. Ruggy like goes down the stairs and asks what's happening.
Liam is way ahead of y'all. Everly is having a panic attack. Liam just like tries to look. Liam looks Everly up once over and tries to like rummage through all of y'all's stuff to see if he could find some form of lavender or like calming sensations of smells or food or whatever to help calm them
Calming,
down.
you say? I have calm emotion.
Kane throws my bag over to him and says, "Here, there's food in there that has herbs that's supposed to calm people down. That's why I eat so much of it."
Yeah,
There's
no,
food.
definitely.
We're gonna talk
She
about that
has
later.
incense somewhere.
No, we are not.
He also, they don't know about that just yet. They're just looking through the bags. He also goes to look through one of the cabinets to see if there's like a smell pouch.
I know, this is why King yelled at Liam.
Yeah. No, because you said you had the herbs. I don't remember if you had the pouches or not. But he does find one successfully in Ruggy's house. He grabs some of the calming smelling herbs. He dips them in the water that you guys had produced. Dips them, and then he just goes to Shara, and then he just walks it in front of their nose as like a fast but smoothing sensation in front of their nose, trying to calm them down. Anyone got cold water to put on her temples at all? He tries.
Can I
I
use
she's
create
like
water?
in a cold sweat too. I forgot about
Can I
that.
use?
How well can you control create water?
I can cool the water with
What do you-
Christian, whatever the fuck.
It's from Creator
Probably
Destroy
that
Water.
damn spell.
Okay. Do you know how that spell works? How much control over the water and how
Absolutely
much
not.
you can is?
I have no clue. Hold on.
Cool. While Seven's figuring that out, Alexei wants to find C and make sure that C doesn't go running over concerned and start trying to crowd Everly, because that's a bad thing for people having anxiety attacks.
And to think
See,
I would
Everly
have
doesn't
looked for the
even know
pet.
what's
you
happening.
I
you
have an
find
idea.
C, you find C, and C is knocked the fuck out. But you also notice while they're knocked out, they sort of seem a little bit more crystal-like. While they seem more crystal-like, yeah. Remember, they were a crystal gecko. They still have crystals on them, baby. But they changed a little bit more They changed to be a little bit more crystal-like when they're a little bit more into that deep REM sleep. Like they had so much fun they passed out to the point that they just don't want to wake up at the moment. when you completely pass out and you forget what time is it, and then you wake up at like 2 in the morning and you're just like, how the fuck did I sleep this long? That's what's happening to C at the moment. While that happens to them, they sort of turn more crystal-like, almost like they're a rock. They're just sleeping. But while they're sleeping, you sort
Mhm.
of see the light come off Everly, just refract off their body, and you just see shapes and colors just pour out of C onto like the nearby wall, and you just see different shapes and colors of all of y'all just moving around in odd succession, almost as if they're just dreaming about what's happened the past few
Okay.
days.
Do I know
Um,
anything about what that is? Or are we just gonna leave that for later?
You can try to give me an a wisdom or either wisdom or intelligence to see what the fuck is
I'm
going
on
on with
page
this kid.
10.
what?
Okay, I'm going wisdom.
Ow.
Okay.
Um, that was a 24.
So you know how you have rapid eye movement when you pass out in your
Ow.
sleep, and your dreams just sort of create different like scenarios off of them, either
Okay, you have to.
good dreams or nightmares. Right now, you can tell that C
Oh, they
doesn't
don't
have
decide. I
proper
love
rapid
me.
eye movement for a normal living being. So, what happens to C from with your wisdom is that when C
Ooh.
falls asleep and there's a light source and they're in deep sleep, their body turns into more of a crystal-like formation instead of being normal fleshy skin that they usually have. It turns as hard as diamond. So they're not going to be able to get hurt if they're passed out from normal monsters that can't break diamond. But they're as tough as diamond, their skin, but they're also slightly translucent, their skin. So whenever they're dreaming and there's a light source, their dreams sort of become whatever is refracted off whatever light, and it goes on top of the walls. And it's just like them remembering everything that's happened their entire existence, be it good or bad. They just sort of.
Okay, that's a lot different than what I was assuming was. Anyways, let's continue
What
with
were
something
you
else.
assuming?
The
A lot of things.
I was assuming Everly's magic had something to do with what was being reflected, and we were gonna actually have to figure out something from it. Anyways,
I
No,
was
I just.
okay. I
I,
can. I can.
Thor,
Um.
yes.
message in chat. Did you see?
Give me a minute. Um, movie nights with.
before that,
Oh no, of that. Ignore that. That was nonsense.
Oh, I want to search for Everly's pet. So, uh,
Sparky.
the you see Sparky is already like semi nearby, like
Okay.
Sparky is like nearby. They're also slightly glowing because they have similar markings, quote unquote, similar markings to Shara, but they're also
Okay.
glowing. But they're also
Um.
slightly like half awake, half asleep due to
Okay.
just how bright the light is coming off of Shara. It looks like they're half asleep.
I want to bring little man's closer.
Um.
Little Man's just gets picked up and they just look up at you with like very
Hey,
beautiful,
little
I
guy.
imagine amethyst colored eyes looking up at you with like little specks of gold. They're just looking at you and then they look at their owner and they squint because their owner has fucking LEDs coming off their body.
Can I use create or destroy water to fill a bowl from the kitchen with water, and then can I use shape water to cool it down? Like I'll freeze like half of the water.
Sure.
Okay, and then I bring it over to Liam.
Uh, Liam takes it as he's wafting it over, and even though I'm imagining it gets really cold, he just sort of like slightly gently puts it near her temple to sort of cool down her head so that she can just feel the sensation of like calming coolness and also a bit of like smelling the coolness, smelling like something calming.
I want to say the cool sensation startles her, so she like jumps away for a second, like just she's in a panic. She's not realizing what's going on around her, so just suddenly something cold is touching her, and she just kind of like jumps a little bit, and then like panically like looks around, like what the fuck is happening?
You sort
Everly,
of
take a deep breath, take Sparky, and pet him calmly.
you get handed Sparky as you feel his soft fur and that like sort of calming sensation on him. You also start smelling the lavender and like herbal spices that sort of give off a calming sensation. You also feel cool air around you, as there's only two people for the most part, like close by you, while everybody else is sort of like in a half circle behind them, a few feet away. I imagine 5 feet away from them.
Yeah. So as she like kind of sees that everyone is there and alive, she's gonna like kind of she's gonna do her best to take a deep breath, but it's one of those like really shaky deep breaths where it's like
It's very labored and very like painful to breathe in.
yeah,
Take it
she's
nice and
trying
slow,
though.
Everly.
She's trying her best. She does. I'm just over
I
here
know.
thinking like she doesn't understand what a panic attack is. She just knows what she saw, and she's just
Kane's trying to help because I think he's rather well informed about this kind of thing.
Oh, I wonder why he would be so well informed with this kind of thing.
Well,
I
Ruggles is
wonder.
not good at dealing with his panic attacks, but Kane's better at dealing
Well,
with them, we've noticed throughout the campaign.
yeah, give me a
I'm not good at dealing with
fuck.
panic attacks.
No, that's my
Fuck. What
point,
would it
Ruggy. I
be?
just said you aren't.
Oh.
Would it be? It wouldn't be medicine for a panic
Medicine
attack,
check, I
would
think.
it? Would it be medicine for a panic attack for you to roll,
Yeah,
or
I
not?
think so.
Or am I getting that one wrong? Would it be Constitution?
I'm pretty sure it's medicine check.
Yeah.
It's
The
medicine check because medicine is usually just medical in general. It should be just called medical check.
all right. Give me a medicine check to see if you can like help Everly.
Okay. 19. And that's after the modifier applied to it.
Mm-hmm. Shar, you see Kane just sort of breathe in, like in a movement of like meditation of like breathe in and then breathe out. What would Everly do while seeing Kane just like doing these motions?
it'll probably take her like a good second or two before she realizes, oh wait, I'm supposed to be following along. And then like she'll try her best to like follow along with the breathing exercise until she eventually does calm down enough to where her breathing isn't as labored. She's probably still trembling, but it's probably not as aggressive. And I would assume because she's calmed down, the light that's glowing off of her also dims. But you tell me.
You're still glowing like a light bulb, but it's not an LED light bulb. It's like one of those like um weird soft glow light bulbs that you would
Hmm.
have when you go to sleep.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
So,
nightlight?
No, it's still like a really bright light bulb, but it's not a night light. Because night lights are their wattage is a lot dimmer and meant to not waste as much battery. Surprise, surprise. Electric.
can sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Uh, I was gonna no, you go first because I was just gonna ask if I could go get probably like a plushie or something soft from my childhood bedroom and then bring it to Everly to try and help.
They're
You can.
currently petting the pet.
She's got
Yeah.
Sparky in her lap, and she's like, I'm imagining that with Sparky in her lap, she kind of has her arms like wrapped completely around Sparky as she's like resting her head just kind of on him, just like.
Yeah, but Ruggy needs
Sparky,
something to do because they do not want to just stand there and do nothing, so they're gonna try and help.
Hell yeah.
Sparky just sort of nuzzles into your like shoulder crevice and just goes sort of like purring. I'm not sure what like bears would do. I think bears would like purr esque. Like he's just sort of purring in a sense into your like shoulder, trying to send those like vibrations to calm you down a little bit more. You know.
I just realized Everly probably also does not realize her nose is bleeding again.
Yeah, your blood is getting all up in his fur. It's gonna take a bit to get out.
Poor Sparky.
Eh,
But Everly doesn't notice. She's poor girl
Liam,
just went through so much in a night, and it's just like, God damn it.
uh, as Liam sort of just leaves the like pouch nearby so you can still smell it because he did make it so that it could smell very intensely. He takes away the ice tray and he's like, "Y'all talk to her. I'm gonna check around the area because it is fairly early in the morning and we don't know what's around here. So I'll be back."
Okay.
Mm.
Everly, we're okay. Everyone's safe. You're safe. I know your brain is probably racing right now.
Describe bracing. Hi. No, I'm good. Her head kind of like just sinks more into Sparky, and it's just like, uh, as if like
You want me to check if Reggie has teeth?
Liam
I
did like leave out all of the like spices and like calming stuff you had in your bag. So if you had stuff to make tea there, you can. You just need like a tea kettle and, you know.
Or
All
I could
that
just
Kane
boil the
had
water.
was, and this is gonna make a lot of things very clear. Uh, yeah, we had lavender before, so yeah. Okay, this is gonna take some time. Uh, we need some hot water ready,
You got it, Chief. And then I
and if
just use the
possible, a
water.
thin fabric pouch.
Uh, where's that pouch that I gave Alexi yesterday to dry themselves off?
Your mom has a few tea
A
pouches that
clean pouch.
I
your mom
can
has a
clean
few
it.
your
Sorry.
mom does have a few things inside the house that can be uh used as a pouch to steep tea. You know that your mom would
Yeah.
have been an avid tea and coffee drinker or mix both together. You don't know. They were slightly hooked on some form of caffeine.
Mm,
So you would find a tea pouch in the kitchen. As you can see, it had been rummaged through due to Liam getting some form of a pouch, but it's not like
um,
it's a mess.
yeah. I'm gonna
Oh, and I
go.
give you
Sorry.
said
Uh, I was gonna say, I'm gonna use the water that I created earlier, and then I'm gonna go over to the kitchen and start a little fire in the stove, or whatever magic stove there is there, and I'm gonna boil the water, because I don't
Yep,
think I
yep.
could use shape water to do that. Yeah.
You do
And then I
boil the
rummage
water.
through, yeah, and then I rummage through the cabinets to look for a cup and a little tea pouch bag.
You find all those things fairly easily. It was already left out from when your mom last used them. You do wash them out before you give them to 13 to use so that they're
Hmm.
clean.
okay. I take a bit of
Yeah.
the lavender, put it into the pouch bags, and then as soon as we get the water, I literally just make tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. The water probably
Fun
boils
canonical fact of a
quickly.
small out of character note. Kane's favorite tea is lavender tea for a few reasons. Secondary is black tea.
Black
There should
tea
be some
slaps.
sugar around here, and then they grab some sugar from the countertop and then offer it to Kane.
I put a bit of it into the cup of tea that I have for not Alexi, for Everly, but not for me. He's not big on sugary tea. And then I hand Everly the cup, and also hand her a small piece of the special jerky. Because here's another out of character note that I think Thor forgot about from a long time ago. Yeah, there's a reason
Most
that Kane
likely.
downs this jerky so much.
Narcotic effects?
Not exactly narcotics, but it uses herbs that are supposed to be calming in the process of making it. So a lot of soldiers will regularly end up eating a lot of this stuff after they get back from war. As a result, it's one of Kane's favorite treats.
I was gonna ask, Ruggy's mother probably had a garden in the area so that they didn't have to go down to the market too often. Can I go check if that market is still thriving courtesy of the little twig blights?
You mean the herb garden she would have in the back, not the market?
Yes. Yeah. No,
Um,
I'm saying like she like I'm assuming that she wouldn't want to go to the market too often because it's expensive and long, so then she probably set up a garden of her own in the back.
yeah, you said check the market to see if it's there, and I was like, I
Or
don't think
no,
it's gonna
my
work.
bad. Check the garden to see if it's there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you you find it, but the twiglings tried their best, but they are very tiny, and there have been storms that hit this area due to it being slightly close to a beach area, as you would know. Um, you can see that it has gotten overgrown. There's some of your mom's favorite uh, tea, but it's more like wake up tea that she would have all the time. It has a very sickly sweet smell on it, but tastes very bitter.
Hmm.
You would
I
know.
think Reggie's going to just clean up the garden and then he's just gonna sit out there and watch the sunrise if it hasn't already risen.
The sun would have like slowly started coming out. You see it's a bright blue right now, the sky, going into like that nice like, sunrise colors of like orange, pinks, purples.
Mm. Yeah, they're just gonna sit there and then they're gonna write in their journal. And then I will be right back because I want popcorn for these scenes.
I want
Gamers has got an idea.
hmm
Okay. But
Everly, I have an
Everly will
idea.
take the tea, but like she's like staring very aggressively at her hands to like try to keep them still so she doesn't spill the tea. But she's
It's
got like
okay.
both hands on the cup. Like
she has both hands on the steering
Everly,
wheel.
yeah.
I have an idea to help take your mind off it. How would you like if I told you and Z a story I grew up with?
I sure a distraction might help, I guess. I
Okay. Where is Z right
it
now?
just goes
Character
quiet and
person?
then just sits
Z
on the tea.
Z is passed the fuck out. You can see their dreams still, even with the dim
Okay,
light.
yeah. I'll just tell Everly the story. And Thor, I don't want to word this all down because fun fact, you and Everly have already been showed this story before. It's that fairy tale.
Oh fuck! It's a Grimm's fairy tale. Shit! Everyone scatter!
Wait, we're getting a Grimm's fairy tale? Dude, that is so not gonna help
Nah,
Everly.
I'm
no,
kidding.
no, no, no,
This
no. It's not a Grimm's fairy tale. It's the dragon fairy tale. You
no,
remember the
yes,
Lost Dragon story?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
Here's
that
that
one.
story.
Yeah, I just wanted to fuck with you and just be like, it's Grimm's fairy
Oh,
tale.
also, out of character, fun note: Kane doesn't know that story's true.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense. So fun.
Because, like I said, he grew up with it as a fairy tale. He never knew or put together that's a real story.
and you will
Beautiful.
probably never know.
For the best. Most of his country just knows this thing is a basic fairy tale.
Yeah.
But yeah, he tells that to Everly. And if anyone else wants to know that, I'll message them the story another time.
Mhm. I think I would consider that like a Grimm's fairy tale. It has a happy ending, but some people would switch it up so that it doesn't have a happy ending, you know, make it really sad. And that's the
Yeah.
type that most people
Yeesh.
know.
Yeah. But with the story,
I thought the
Everly does
happy.
calm down enough to where she is no longer in midst of a panic attack. But she still kind of has like that distant look in her eye. It's not as prominent as it was at the start, so I like that story. That, that was a good story.
As Liam does come
It's what
back
my
and he's
mom used
like,
to tell me when I was little.
Liam comes back and he's like, the area's fairly safe. And he just looks over at you, Everly, and everybody else, and he's like, everyone all right? No immediate danger?
No immediate danger, and Everly's slightly calmer, it seems.
All right, that's good. Okay, what happened to get you into such a super, Everly?
Um, well, I started off with me in the temple, and I was looking out to different. How do I explain this? I Everly kind of just goes quiet because she doesn't know that she saw what you guys were all dreaming just from an outside perspective. She doesn't know exactly how. Oh, I hate that. Nugget. Sorry, I was just handed nuggets. It tastes like shit. It does not taste right.
Is it
But it does
is it
not. It smells
McDonald's
like
nuggets or is it like Wendy's
moldy
nuggets?
carrots. It has neither. They're
Oh,
like the frozen nuggets you'd find at the store.
they're not Dino Nuggets? Damn it!
I wish they were
They
dino
don't have
nuggets,
those in my country.
but anyway.
That's a discussion for another day, for later. Technically, we're gonna have a discussion 13. Anyway,
But she goes on to explain how she basically saw a part of everyone's dreams before, and as she's sitting there and she's kind of like spacing out a bit because she's like working on recalling those details back up to the front of her mind, but not to the point where it would cause her another panic attack. But as I was watching all of this from the temple, I guess, I heard multiple voices saying that although saying that in a basic sense that all the work we're that I'm putting to what's happening is basically going to amount to nothing. And then I was suddenly falling, and it was visceral in a sense, as if I was looking into the future. Just everyone was gone. I can do anything. I And she's now stumbling over her words because what she saw was just so detailed that honestly, if she thought about it any longer, she probably would have another panic attack. But she's trying her best to describe how she saw everyone that she loved just on the floor, dead, in front of her again, and how there was nothing that she could do to help you guys or save you. And as she's describing this, tears are starting to well up in her eyes again, but she's fighting herself so hard to not start to go. I would like to say she's still unaware that her nose is bleeding again.
You just sort of hear Sparky sort of just whine as he hears you say such things.
I'm sad. Thank you. You're okay. He just the moment that Sparky whines and says okay, just immediately going to comfort someone else that isn't herself. Even though she probably needs that shit. She needs to
She needs
she
some
needs all
form of
that coverage.
therapy. She needs some form of therapy, that's for sure.
She needs therapy, but she's over here I will help everyone else around me. You guys are more important.
Does it seem familiar?
I wonder why. 13. Kane. Ooh, fuck. I got a little something in my
Has no
throat.
arms
Shit.
and is on the brink of death. Would you guys like any healing? Yeah.
She would. I'm just saying she would.
So did I miss much, or
Not a
Yeah.
lot. Not a lot. You're
quite an amount?
fine.
Out
Just
of character,
Everly
Kane's
glowing
just
like a
thinking
glow
baby's
stick.
first heart attack.
Yeah, that's not good for your heart, having constant nightmares. Not great. Anywho, though, as you are all now awake, what are your plans for this morning? Besides trying to
Uh,
get a boat or something.
Who wants to do trust
Walk up on food.
exercises today?
oh god. You're giving me flashbacks
Okay,
to Hazard Hotel.
Liam is like, I'd love to do some trust exercises, clearly as we don't all trust each other. He looks at Ruggy specifically.
Everly over here is
Soon
but
as
I trust
he
everybody.
hears trust exercise, Kane's backing up in the room.
Everly, you trust everybody, but you also don't trust them with their own safety. So everybody has something to figure out.
Kane avoids eye contact after hearing those words.
That's right, Kane. I'm talking to you too.
Yeah, Liam is still staring at Ruggy after the comment he made yesterday.
He's still staring.
Stare.
Literally. Stare.
I know, let's do some trust falls.
Okay.
Who's starting?
Here, I'll go first. Alexi, catch me.
Trick on ring.
Fucking.
Liam just bolts towards Alexi, trying to make sure that Kane does not crush
I'm
Alexi.
kidding. Like I said, out of character, he would have tried to do that. I do still suggest we do trust exercises, but Kane's not stupid enough to try and make you all just one at a time catch him.
I mean,
Yeah,
I trust you guys. It's just that there's some people that I trust more than you guys.
Like who?
Like I said, we're doing trust falls.
They're
Like
people that you don't
Everly.
have to worry about anymore because they're dead, okay? Jeez.
And how can you trust them anymore if they're fucking dead?
I still trust them with my
Surprisingly, I know the
life.
feeling.
Everly is just
Awkward.
watching this, just sipping on the tea, like,
Yeah,
wow, things just
literally.
got intense.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Literally,
this
it's
is
just
gonna
the
roll for
tea.
this.
It's just the
I should
tea.
have done that. I shouldn't have sipped.
Bless you.
That wasn't a sneeze. That was several coughs because I was
I
slurping
don't
coffee.
care. Bless you.
No.
Damn it, we don't have a tea sipping sound, and I'm
Guys,
upset.
focus.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Liam's like,
Okay, so Ruggy, where's the nearest town?
Should be the one. Hey TM, where's the nearest town?
A history check.
what?
I'll
What
tell you
Jordan
the
said.
seaside town that my mom used to take me to.
No, give me a history check. Give me a history check.
That's funny. This is not gonna be good.
Did you roll in that one?
I don't know. I can't
Go.
roll.
Do you want me to do the Bardic Inspiration?
No, it'll be fine. History check.
Says.
Hey, sure.
I have an 8.
What cantrips do you
I'm Bardic
have?
Inspirationing that.
Doesn't the cleric spell list have guidance?
I mean, guidance is a spell, but Everly doesn't have it. She has
Fair enough.
Light, Spare the Dying, Light Speed, Dimensional Sanctuary, and Word of Radiance.
Guidance these balls. No, I'm joking.
I thought
Anyway.
Sanctuary was a first level spell. Anyways.
Anyway,
It's
Ruggy,
technically
roll a d8.
a 7th level
Oh.
spell for like the door.
What the
Wasn't
spell
it?
was based off.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wasn't it like level 7, level 13, something
Yeah, come on,
weird
roll
like
the
that?
d8. What do you get?
Mm-hmm.
What did
1.
7 roll?
Motherfucker! Oh my god.
7 rolled an 8. Motherfucker doesn't
No, I have a
remember
9
jack
now because of Bardic Inspiration.
Now it's a 9. I should have done the roll myself.
11? An 11?
No, a 9.
A 9? You don't remember jack shit, motherfucker. What do you think this is?
Ruggy's pupils are like slowly separating from each other as he goes,
Liam just chimes in. You don't know, do
Kane
you?
pulls out his map and says, "Does this help?"
No. I don't know. DM, would the map help?
No.
Damn. I think
Liam
it's
just
somewhere over here, and he vaguely gestures to the coastline.
Can I
and goes
use an
very
insight?
far away
Can I use an
from the
insight check to
coastline.
tell if Rookie's lying?
Yes, please.
I mean, he's not lying. He doesn't know he doesn't really know where it is. He's just taking an educated guess.
And that educated guess I am saying is
Well,
wrong.
that's a dirty 20.
It seems
I mean,
like
I can roll
he's.
deception.
You could try.
I'm not gonna roll high. Actually, no. I don't want to touch my dice right now. My hands are covered with butter.
Why?
Because I made
He's a buttery
popcorn!
Didn't
boy.
say it was a
Butter.
2.
Because he's a buttery boy.
Fine.
That's why. Yeah, no, he points into like the opposite side of where y'all are, to the opposite coast, because he's not paying
Sigh.
attention. So
This is
Liam's
very much
like,
a
I did
sigh.
smell I did smell some form of like seaweed being cooked coming from like, hold on, I'm pulling up the maps because I'm
On
that
the map,
great. I'm
on
that
the
good.
map, he's the map, he's the map.
Shut up. I'm so mad what they did to Dora. I'm so mad. I didn't like the original Dora, but still, I'm mad.
I didn't watch any of the Dora movies, so I don't give a fuck. So
I'm not talking about the movies. I'm talking
whatever
about
the
the animated series. There's a new animated
Oh,
series for
That's
Dora.
still going? Oh dear.
Yeah.
is it Dora in the
But
City?
yeah, you were saying
Yeah, I
No.
keep
guy
saying
Uh,
yes.
city, cook seaweed, location, direction.
trying. He's like, I smelt it coming from like this direction here. It seems like it's like 2 hours walk from here. I didn't go too far, but
Okay.
it seems like it's down that way.
Uh,
I think we should head in that direction because more or less we already need to stock up on food. And if there's small seaweed, we'll probably cook closer to the shoreline in that direction.
yeah.
It feels like they're
Do we
like
have to leave
drying it
now?
out. Do you want to stay longer?
Yeah. Well, duh, because it's like Ruggy's first time home in like ages.
It's
There's so
only
many
2 hours
books he
away. We
hasn't read
could
yet.
split up.
Like, you could stay here and the rest of us go to town until we have to leave, but we do have to start moving. Unless you
I'm
don't
just
want to
saying
save
because
your
Ruggy is the one
captain.
we need for a boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
along with the
Um.
fact that you want to save your captain or whatever.
Yeah, I want to save my captain, but I don't have that much information yet. So I want to look through these books a little more. Can we leave in
Okay,
like
here's what I think should
2 hours?
happen. My thought is this: what if half of us go now, and then the other half stay here, and then go when Ruggy feels ready?
I suppose.
Are half of us going for food, or are half of us just like
Half of us
going
need
to
to stock up
explore?
on food and supplies.
All right, what exactly do we need?
Uh, First off, we need a lot of non-perishable food, and then we also could benefit from getting more healing potion by the time that our heal runs out of heal spells.
Mm,
And I think that's mostly it, unless we want to get some enhancement spell potions.
that depends on how big the town is. If it's not too big and it's just a fishing town, it would just be limited on those things.
True.
All right then. I'm down to go with you, Kane, if you are going to the like city to help get food. Liam's skiing.
Okay.
I'll go with. I need to grab some spare rations too.
Yeah, and I'd
Everybody.
rather if Alexi, since there's one top combat oriented person that's with the other group, stay here with the younger one as well with the pet. And I think Everly would rather take some time to calm down too, still.
Everly is probably like looking down at herself and is like, "Why am I glowing again?" I'm just thinking like everything had like been going over her head, so she's only like now realizing like the little things that have been going on, like her glowing and the fact that her nose is bleeding. And it's just like I'm bleeding and I'm
Okay.
glowing. Why am I glowing?
Can Ruggy
So
get
Guys,
Everly a
yeah.
tissue?
Yeah, you can.
But
Yeah, I'm gonna give Everly like a box of tissues and say, tilt your head forward, put the tissue there and hold it.
Wait, that's a thing we could do? That stops nosebleeds? What?
I
You
think.
guys didn't tell me this. You guys didn't tell me this the last time I had a nosebleed.
It helps
I
it
don't remember the last time you had a
sometimes.
nosebleed.
Rookie was passed out and or in icicles.
Liam's like, it helps sometimes, but not all the time if you're having a steady stream of blood coming out of your nose, if it's
Yeah, I
broken.
don't know. I don't know if it
But
helps if it's a magic nosebleed.
that too.
I guess we'll find out.
Kane just gives a
But
look
yeah,
of I'm not mad, just disappointed as soon as Ruggy says magic nosebleed.
There are some
but
magically induced nosebleeds that I've seen on D&D. It wouldn't surprise
Ruggy
me.
knows nothing.
but yeah, I think it'll probably be best if I stay here, considering I am glowing and I don't know why. So we'll probably stick out like a sore thumb if I tag along.
Why does this sound like a song that I would probably listen to at like 2 a.m.? I'm
We're
I'm
glowing
just
in the
coming
glowing
up
and I
with
purple
don't
light.
know
song
why.
names.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very
Don't
weird.
touch me, I'm
Everly,
scared.
Don't
Shara, you
touch
need
me.
to make a song out of that right now. I'm glowing and I
I don't know
don't know
how, but they
why.
found me.
Okay, so Liam, Veermon, you guys ready to head out now?
Yeah, I got my
Yeah, I'm
cash.
ready.
Cash? I meant coins. What the
Okay.
fuck is cash?
I put my gauntlets and my hood up and my mask back on. Now he knows he doesn't have to
Wait,
wear the mask, but he chooses to just because he likes it.
can
He's
one
just
of you guys
retaining
do me a
the coin.
favor?
What?
He pulls out his pouch of 921 copper pieces. Can you guys
I'll be specific.
convert this into silver and gold pieces for me,
I'll do
please?
it right now. Come here.
How can you do
I
that
have,
right
I have,
now?
I have the money and gold for this.
I have 921 copper pieces, so
I'll thug it out.
Why
Sorry,
do
what
you
are we
want
doing?
109 pieces of copper? Please explain that
What's the
one to me.
conversion on that?
All right, how much does a copper go into a gold?
Isn't it
Uh,
10?
no,
what is it?
It's
copper.
10 for a silver and 10 silver for a gold.
Yeah, so then it's 100 copper for one gold piece.
Okay, bet. And you said you have
So
900?
here are 9 gold pieces.
Yeah, here's some 9 gold pieces. Enjoy. Now give me your
Thank
copper.
you.
I'm
What?
joking.
And
I'm
then
joking. Keep that. Keep it. Keep it.
you don't
He
want the
I'm
doesn't want to
joking.
900
carry the
copper?
copper.
Yeah,
The whole
yeah,
reason
give it.
why he's getting rid of it is that he doesn't want to carry all that copper.
I mean, does anybody want my 800 copper?
Nah, give me. Yeah, here's some 8 gold pieces. Give me the 800 copper. Then you give me the 900 copper.
This is the
Oh my
equivalent of
god.
having $8 in pennies.
I'm
Yeah.
Fair
shoving
enough.
all that into a bag and using it as a blunt weapon.
Oh my
I don't have a
god.
bag on me. This is just a joke. Anyway, so what is it? 900 copper with 800 copper. That's just fucking 1700
That's
copper pieces.
Everybody over
that's
here just
1,700 something copper pieces.
Isn't it 1700? It might have
Just
a
give me
stroke.
just give me 9 gold pieces.
Yeah, you have the 9 gold pieces. Alexi gets the 8 gold pieces, and then I have 1700 more copper pieces.
which
Yep.
is which is fucking insane to me. Why do you? I know why. I'm just disappointed in why.
Why not?
Okay. Um, as you guys head off to the town, I'm going to call the session here.
Okay,
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna stop
I'm
recording
not gonna lie.
now.
The out of
I tell
canon,
one of the
the out of
parts in the notes will
canon,
just be Everly has a panic attack.
Yeah,
really what it's gonna be.
the out of canon reason as to why I still want to stay is because the twig blights are supposed to become Ruggy's swarm, but Ruggy has not bonded with the twig blights at all yet. So
I would say
How
you
much
you
does
would
an
have
electrum
bonded
go
with
into?
them for a little bit while being there. It wouldn't be enough for them to follow you as your swarm, but it would be
Yeah.
enough for them to be like, "We remember you. You were a homie once." Very salty
yeah,
about it though,
yeah, because he fucking left.
because he fucking dipped and didn't come back for them when he promised he would. He came back 13
And
years
then
later instead of a
it's
week.
also because canonically he does want to figure out how to get his captain out of wherever they are.
Hmm.
And to do that, they need to look at books.
He
Mm.
needs to look at the books.
Oh,
They're
one
just your
gold is 2
bookworms.
electrum? Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. My fault. Okay.
5 copper,
Wait,
1
what is
electrum, and
an elect?
12 gold, not including her old gold she has. How many of the old gold do you have? I keep forgetting about that one, Shara.
What the
The
fuck is
coins?
Electrum?
Yeah.
It was just a conversion that happened, and I don't know what to do with the electrums. So I was just like, I mean, I'm not using any silver, so it's just an automatic conversion on my character sheet that I have, so and I don't know how to turn it off. So I'm just gonna assume the Electrum is a silver, so I just
No, actually.
haven't fixed it. I just haven't touched it.
Wait, out of curiosity, how much money does everyone have? Like, we've now seen Everly's money. We just
Everly.
got an explanation of Ruggies.
I have 87 gold pieces, 54 silver pieces, and 21 copper pieces.
But
Alexi?
Thor.
Yes.
For
Jordan?
the old coins that she has, she still has 7 copper pieces, 5 silver pieces, and 2 gold pieces. The older ones, anyway. She
Nice.
hasn't touched them.
Nice. They're just gonna become relics. I love that. I love history. I love history of money. The way that it looked like.
But anyway, you
Oh,
need to do
okay.
that now.
One electrum piece is half a gold.
One electrum piece is what? Let me see. 1 gold.
So it's like
Oh no,
no,
2.
like,
Yeah, it's half of 1. My fault.
yeah. So it's 5 silver
Uh-huh.
pieces you have. So you have 5
Okay,
copper,
so
5 silver, and 12 gold.
Cool, thank you. I'm gonna fix
You're
that
welcome.
on my character sheet.
Okay, so Jordan, how much do you have?
With or without the
Money in
the
general.
copper. With or without the
All your
copper
money.
that I gave to Veermont.
Just
The money
without
that
the
you
Without the
currently
copper.
have,
copper
if
you
you
gave
don't
to
have it anymore,
Veermont.
Without the
to
copper, yeah.
Vermont.
Without the
Subtract the copper.
hmm
yeah.
Yes.
Which you
Okay,
gave
so
me
now with
800.
Veermont.
Yeah, you're good. 3 copper pieces, 35 silver, and 66 gold.
Wow.
Nice.
Y'all is gonna hate Kane when you find out how much money he has.
Oh.
He's a mixed
We already
Scrooge.
do. I know you're rich.
He's a mixed Scrooge.
134 silver,
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
Why did you have so much
885
fucking
gold,
silver?
Mm-hmm.
and
Why did
1
you?
diamond.
Yeah, but
He's
like,
he's the party's sugar daddy, that's why.
because he has that much silver.
Let's be honest here. I was raised by a dragon. Is it a surprise that I'm a hoarder?
That's
Yes,
true.
considering the dragon's hoard isn't gold. Fair.
243 gold, 229
Yeah, but I
silver,
was raised alongside another
1831
dragon.
copper.
And that's something I never realized. I never told Thor what that was because I never thought too much about it. What the hell is Stock's hoard then? Because dragons don't usually share a hoard among each other. So the family isn't Stock's hoard. That's just their siblings.
Stock hasn't decided on what their
I'll
hoard
have
is
to get
gonna
back to you on
be.
that.
No,
True.
Stock wouldn't have decided yet. They're just sort
Fair
of
enough.
wandering around until they find that like spark of wanting to hoard something.
So,
They're just
Which is ironic considering their siblings all seem to have an addiction of hoarding something.
question.
yeah.
Sock is the artificer, right?
Stock is one of the artificers. Yes, they're more of like the designer part of
Yes.
the artificer, but yes,
Hear
artificer
me out.
nonetheless.
The two artificers are the drunk dark elf,
I'm gonna go
which
die
is
now.
Violet, and then the silver dragon, who is not my mother, who is younger, who is Sock.
Hear
Yeah.
me out. Their
Uh-huh.
hoard is their inventions.
You know what? Fair.
Just
I
their
I
really,
little
approve.
gizmos and stuff.
I really
Heck yeah.
want like a dragon that like their hoard is like knowing spells, so they polymorph as a human and live out several different lives, learning as many spells as they can.
That's really funny, but this one is just an artificer. They're just creating a bunch of shit all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
And that's just their hoard. They're just keeping all of their inventions. Has anybody read the Percy
Although I
Jackson
like.
series at all?
Yes.
Have you heard
Also, I
of
find it funny. I
I
just realized
believe it
something that I find funny. Basically, the siblings among Kane's family, basically all three of them aside from Sock, basically have their own hordes, even though they're not dragons. Kane has his money, but he has a logical reason for his. But then Violet
that's
has
still
their
a fucking
alcohol.
hoard. Yeah.
and Echo
Has the
has the
books.
spicy books.
Echo has the spicy books, yeah. But they're writing most of them, so no one can compete with Echo when it comes to their spicy books.
Oh man.
Yeah. I forgot to hit the stop record button. My fucking god.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I assumed as much.